Hello, welcome back to Tools of War. So we've got an exciting battle report on the channel today. We've got Lee back.
And
with Lee, he brings his favourite army. Lee, what are you bringing today?
I'm bringing I'm not. Ultramarines.
And I'm actually bringing my favourite army, and I'm bringing Tyranids. So we've been planning this matchup for ages, but Lee has been furiously painting all the new models. So we've got some exciting, lovely models on the channel from
still haven't even done them all.
Yeah, but they're coming along. So we played Tyranids about a month ago. This is my second run with them, so there's a lot of new models we can check out, which I'm looking forward to. So yeah, we'll come back with a list and show you what we've got. Okay, so we are back with the Tyranids. We've refined the list a little bit. They're not in the best spot in 10th, but we just thought we'd get them on the channel and have another crack with them because they are my favourite army. I'll run through a bit quicker than last time because it won't be as much of a deep dive, but the rules for the Tyranids, so you have synapse. If the model is within 6 inches of a synapse model, then when you take battle test shocks, you roll 3d6 instead of 2d6, so nice and simple. And then the other ability is Shadow in the Warp. So once per battle in the command phase, you choose to do the Shadow in the Warp, and if one of your models has that ability, which most of them do, you force every enemy model to take a battle shock test. In my experience, it's a pretty weak ability. It doesn't have the desired effect, especially when you're coming up against stuff like Marines, which I just think it's a bit underbaked and doesn't do enough for what it is. The third ability is hyper adaptation. So at the start of the battle, you choose how you want to evolve according to meet the sort of opponent. For me, I'm going Swarming Instincts, which gives all my units, when I target an infantry or swarm unit, sustained hits 1, so just exploding 6s, so that's quite nice. Then onto the units. So we have start with my Warlord. We've got the Swarm Lord. He's not great. He's quite costly, and to make him effective, you've got to take Tyrant Guard, which is a huge point sink. It's over 400 points. So it's too much, but he is extremely cool. He has a nice psychic ability which does d6 plus 3 shots, strength 5 minus 1 AP 2 damage. So, and it's a torrent, so it's auto hitting, so it can pump out a bit of damage. Obviously when he gets into melee, he's an absolute weapon.
One broken sword.
He's got broken sword. yeah, that's from stabbing Marines. His abilities, so he has Hive Commander, which is very good. So when he's on the battlefield, you gain an extra CP. Great. He has Malign Presence, so once per battle, after your opponent uses a stratagem, you use the ability, and the stratagem goes up in cost by 1 CP, and so on and so forth for the rest of the game. So you can make a key stratagem more expensive throughout the game, which is quite cool. And then the other one is Domination of the Hive Mind, which just increases his synapse range by an extra 3 inches. So not great. Next we have the Tyranid Warriors. I'm just going through as the cards are appearing. Tyranid Warriors with ranged weapons. Again, a little bit overcosted. They're not great. The guns are okay. I have taken 1 Barb Strangler, 1 Venom Cannon, and a Death Spitter. So you can take 2 of the big guns and 1 of the smaller ones. Next we have 10 Termagants. I have taken them all with Devourers. Termagants, again, they're not great. None of the infantry are particularly good in the Tyranid army. A lot of people are saying online just skip them all completely, but I thought we'd go with a nice rounded list to show off some models. Their ability, which is quite cool, Skulking Horrors. So once per turn, if the enemy finishes a move within 9 inches of you, then you can do a normal move, an extra normal move up to 6 inches. So that's quite nice and cool. Makes them quite flexible in what they can do, moving out of charge range, etc. So that's good. Next over here we have some Hormagaunts. Again, they're not great. I just wanted models on the board really. So they are just little combat beasts. They have an ability Bounding Leap. So when this unit can charge when it's advanced, so they're quite mobile, can get up the board, but they're just a bit uninspiring. Next we have the Tyrant Guard, which I mentioned, so they will be paired up with my Swarm Lord. I've taken them with Crushing Claws and Rending Claws, so that's 3 attacks hitting on 4s, strength 8, -2 damage, so good against Space Marines. They should pack a little bit of a punch. I'm not sure whether that's the optimum way to take them or not, but that's the ones I thought would be good. So when these lead a character, you get an ability called Guardian Organism, which gives that character a 5-up Feel No Pain ability. So that is their special thing. Next we have the Neuro Tyrant. This guy's pretty cool. I don't think he's competitive, but this is one of the new models that Lee's just painted up, which looks lovely. Nice and blue and poppy. So it has a Psychic Scream, so that's 18 inches, 2d6 attacks, auto hitting, and strength 5 -1, AP 2 damage, so quite nasty. And then it gets 6 attacks in combat, hitting on 3, strength 5, 0 AP 1 damage. So it's not a slouch in any department really, but it's not amazing. Its ability is Node Lash. So when this model's leading a unit, each time a model in that unit makes an attack, you add 1 to the hit roll. If the target's battle shocked, add 1 to the wound roll also. Now this is okay, but the only things it can lead are Neurogaunts and Tyrant Guard. So it's one of those quirky things in the game where you're not really going to have it leading those units, so it's a bit of a waste. Its second ability is Psychic Terror. So if one or more Neuro Tyrants from your army are on the battlefield, so when you unleash Shadow in the Warp, you subtract 1 for the battle shock test. Again, the Tyranid army pushes heavily into battle shock, and from my experiences of about 8 games in 10th now, I don't think battle shock plays that much effect to center an army around it, in my opinion. I mean, people might disagree. If you do, put it in the comments. And then he has Synaptic Relays. So in your command phase, select 2 friendly Tyranid units, and basically they act as though they are synapse. So next we have a Lictor. Not quite painted, but I might get Lee to spruce this guy up. These guys are excellent. These are one of the star models for Tyranids. They are having a new model released very soon. It looks very nice. That and the Death Leaper with a skirt, which is very divisive, but I quite like it personally. 6 attacks, precision, so it can target characters. Hitting on 2, strength 7, -2 AP and 2 damage. So it is a nasty thing in combat. If you kill a character, you gain 1 CP, great, and once per battle round you can target 1 model with this ability, Pheromone Trail, with the Rapid Ingress stratagem for free. So that's pretty cool. Next we have the Haruspex. This is the star of the army. You could argue it's hugely undercosted. It's ridiculous basically. So it has a Precision Grasping Tongue, 12 inches, 1 attack, hitting on 3, strength 6, -2 AP, d6 +1 damage, so just a free character snipe when it's in combat, when it's near. And then it does 14 strength 7 attacks, hitting on 3s, -1 AP, 2 damage with its Ravenous Maw. And then on top of that, it gets 4 extra attacks with its Shoveling Claws. That's hitting on 3, strength 14, -2 AP and d6 +1 damage. So it is ridiculous in combat. 18 attacks. It is just a blender. Its ability is Grisly Spectacle. So each time this model is selected to fight, after resolving the attacks, if one of our enemy units were destroyed by those attacks, each enemy unit within 6 inches must take a battle shock. Again, I don't see why they've lent so heavily into it when it just doesn't affect the game enough for me, which means that Tyranids are already just a bit gimped before, you know, it just doesn't seem to work, but it's only the index. When the codex comes out, maybe they'll tweak it. Next we have Zoanthropes. I won't go too into detail. We played these last time. If you want to see how they work, check out our first battle report in 10th. They are excellent in shooting. They have good range psychic attacks, and they give a 6+ invuln to models. 6+ invuln to models within 6 inches. So they're again star unit for Tyranids. Next we have Ripper Swarms. I had the points. They're not great. If they are in range of an objective, they halve the objective control of the enemy who are also on there. One of my complaints with 10th currently is that where you can't add models to a unit without bumping the cost up to. So if you've got a unit of 10 and you want to take 12, you can't. It just instantly bumps it up to double the cost by adding those 2 models, which I don't think works. It means it's really hard to just finish out your list and you end up with weird points, which I think they need to fix. Next we have one of my characters, the Parasite of Mortex. Not a great model. It's a great model, but it's not very competitive, but it's cool. Lee's just painted it, so we thought we'd bring it. The quirky thing about this is that when it kills people, if it kills infantry with its barbed ovipositor, I think I've said that right, it spawns D3 Ripper Swarms, and they're in engagement range. So pretty cool. It's again, I don't think it's great, but it's a quirky little model. Next we have the Tragon. These boys are excellent. Again, probably a standout in the index. Just really solid in combat. They have shooting, it's not very effective, and they can deep strike within 3 inches. If they do go within the 3 inches instead of the 9 inches, they are not allowed to charge. But so it's whether you take that risk. The shooting's not really good enough to justify the 3 inches, but I suppose it gets you on the objective, and they have quite a high objective control with 4, so you can bring them up and sort of score points that way. Then we have the X-Screen. Again, I won't go too much into detail. They are, the X-Screen's there. My bad, I'm looking at the Harrow specs. Really good, solid shooting, and their symbiotic targeting is where if they hit something, you can reroll hit rolls of 1 for the units that target the same model. Yeah, just all around solid. No real downside to the X-Screen currently. Next we have Biovores. Again, another great unit. They do have some good units, but they also have some shockingly bad units, and it's quite hard to make a list. Biovores are really good. Solid shooting. Their Spore Mine Launcher does its blast, devastating wounds, indirect fire, D3 shots. And in your shooting phase, you can choose to seed spore mines instead of shooting. So you can put spore mines on the floor, and people can't move within range of them. So you can sort of hinder the movement of your opponent, which is quite effective in trying to outscore people. Then we have probably my favourite new model, the Screamer Killer. It's absolutely epic. Lee's painted it. It absolutely pops on the table. They're not great, sadly, but they will do a job if it gets into combat. This has a Psychic Scream, an Assault Scream. It's Assault Blast, 18 inches, D3 plus 3 shots, hitting on 4, Strength 8, -2, 1 damage, so not insignificant. And then it's a bit of a blender in combat, 10 attacks, hitting on 3, Strength 10, -2, 3 damage, so it is pretty good. In your shooting phase, it has Death Scream. So after this model is shot, select one unit hit by one or more of those attacks, and they take a battle shock test, subtracting 1. So yeah, again, leaning into that thing which I don't really think works. Okay, and lastly we have the Psychophage. This is obviously a Psycho. It has a Psychoclastic Torrent, so that's 12 inches Torrent, D6 shots, Strength 6, -1 damage, so not bad. It's no slouch in combat. It's really effective against Psychers, can do devastating wounds. And then its abilities are Biostimulus, which is an aura which gives Tyranids within 6 inches a feel no pain of 6, which is nice. And then it has Feeding Frenzy. So each time this model makes a melee attack that targets a unit that is below its starting strength, add 1 to the hit roll, and if it's below half its strength, add 1 to the wound roll as well. So just a nice little force multiplier there. Yeah, and Lee's painted it nicely. I think it's got a Marine's arm somewhere in its hand, which is pretty apt when it's fighting Ultras this time. So yeah, that's the list. Like I say, Tyranids, they're not terrible, but they're not in the best spot. Yeah, so we'll have to see what, and we've not taken a competitive list, but we brought all the models, so you'll be able to see a nice example of what they can all do, and hopefully we'll do them justice. So we're back with the Ultramarines. Okay, so Lee, you're back. You're taking the Ultras.
I'm back.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Ultramarines. Last time I brought the Ultramarines, they got a slap.
Yeah.
So hopefully they're not going to get a slap this time.
They're not going to get a slap because they're in a really good spot.
Apparently.
Arguably the best Marine army.
I'm not going to lie, I've spent a lot of time painting, not enough time looking at the rules. So I've got my little buddy here who's going to help me go through all the rules. I know what things are. I mean,
Lee hasn't. This is your first game of 10.
This is my first game of 10.
So Rob is going to sort of coach him through it because Rob's played plenty of games.
I've spent the day painting models to get them on the channel tonight.
Yeah.
I had a 2-hour break where I watched the Formula 1, then straight back onto the painting. Alright, so some stuff is sort of half done, but we'll go through the models.
Yeah. So if Lee's going to introduce the models, Rob's going to go through their abilities,
Yep.
and then during the game, Rob's just going to help Lee with the new rules.
So we'll go with the Terminator. As you can see, the Terminator Captain. As you can see, he's half painted, but he's enough for a little.
This is one of the new models, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one of the new models out of the box set that came with, what is it, the
Leviathan.
Leviathan box set. So yeah, he's the Terminator Captain from there.
Yep, he's all around a toughness 5 to up save 6 wounds, nice and tough. His special abilities are Rise of Battle, so when attached to a unit, you can use a strat for 0 CP and you can use a strat more than once. He also has the Imperium Sword special ability, which allows him to reroll charge rolls for his unit.
Very nice. That's excellent. Yeah.
Especially with slow Terminators.
It's good. It's good if you're deep striking your Terminators with him on board. That 9-inch charge soon. Yeah.
Then we have the Apothecary.
Yep. Then big boy himself. Pretty standard. Apothecary, toughness 4 wounds. Yeah. So when leading a unit, he can return a destroyed model. And then you gain a CP when his bodyguard unit is destroyed on a 2-up, which is not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Beyond that, does do a right lot.
That's not one of my models, by the way.
Yeah, generally the idea is you strap him to some Hellblasters or to some Desolator Marines and just keeps them alive.
Yeah.
Keeps them shooting a bit longer. That's about it, really. It's simple.
You can't go around the elephant in the room. Rouboute Guilliman. I've part of a few little groups on Facebook, and obviously I do a little bit of reading up here and there, and he is an auto take.
He's pretty broken at the minute.
Good spot.
Yep, he's decently fast. He moves 8 inches. His toughness is now 9. He has 2-up save. He has a good 10 wounds. Excellent leadership, decent objective control. His main gun, the Hand of Dominion, is basically a heavy bolter. It's rapid fire 2, strength 6, -2, flat 2 damage, hitting on 2s, pretty good. For his melee weapons, he has, of course, the Emperor's Sword with a massive 14 attacks. Hitting on 2, strength 8, AP 3, 2 damage and devastating wounds, so 6 is to wound, do mortal wounds instead. Then he has the Hand of Dominion for his other melee weapon, which is 7 attacks, strength 14, -4 and flat 4 damage.
Yeah.
And that was lethal hits, only 6s to hit automatically wound, which is pretty sweet. For his faction abilities, he has Author of the Codex, which gives him a little list of 3 special abilities you can pick from at the beginning of each turn. So you have started units within 6 inches of him add one to their objective control characteristic, and they can reroll Battleshock leadership tests. That's rubbish, you're never going to use it.
Yeah.
Then he has Supreme Strategist. So one friendly unit within 12 inches of him once per turn can use a stratagem for 0 CP. Kind of rubbish, probably not going to use it. Then he has Master of Battle, which allows you to pick 2 targets for your Oath of Moment ability.
And that is what makes him broken.
And that's what you'll be using every turn, because it's silly.
On top of his already good stat line, that is just pushes him into like broken territory, because Oath of Moment on its own is, as we've seen, we've played plenty of games, it is strong. So when you can put it on two units,
beast mode activated.
yeah, exactly. Like you are gonna obliterate, point and shoot and kill. Basically, I'm not looking forward to it. It's gonna hurt.
We've got some Primaris Space Marines. When I originally painted these, I wanted them to look like a what's the veteran squad. So that's why they have the veteran look, because I just think it looks cool.
Yeah.
Pretty same as those have been. You got old-fashioned intercessor squad. The only real thing to note, of course, for those who did, the two people in the room that didn't know, the bottle rifles have all been consolidated into one start line now, and they have objectives secured as their special ability, so that they basically sticky objectives. They hold an objective in the command phase, they can walk up and still hold it.
Yep.
Dead easy, nothing special.
Here we have some Hellblasters. There's some old models I painted, that's why they're so dark.
Yep, so again, all the plasma incinerators have been consolidated into one thing now, one stat line. So they're both assault and heavy. There are 2 attacks, hitting on 3, strength 7 -2 1, or strength 8 -3 2 if you supercharge, and of course the hazardous, you might blow yourself up. And their special ability that everybody knows and loves is Further Chapter. So each time one of them dies, you roll the dice, on a 3 up, they get to shoot or fight again before they die.
Yep.
Which is really cute.
Which is really good when you pair them with this guy and he's regenerating them. So.
Alright, and then we've got some Inceptors, which I have 2 squads off. The original bases were a bit naff.
You're not taking them WYSIWYG, are you? You're taking them with the plasma. I thought you were, but you don't have to, it's your choice.
Well, if you want to know the stats, your assault bolters are they're 3 shots per model, sustained hits 2, so every 6 hit is double exploding, and they're twin links, the reroll all wounds. Strength 5 -1 2 damage. Or your plasma weapons, your base stat is 2 shots, hitting on 3s, strength 7 -2 2 damage, and they're also twin linked reroll wounds on their pistols, you can shoot them in combat. And if you supercharge them, they're strength 8 -3 3 damage.
Very nice, yeah.
They're horrible, aren't they?
Yeah, very, especially if you can shoot them in combat. That is.
Yep. And for their special ability is Meteoric Descent, which means that they can deep strike within 3 inches.
Wow.
I'm assuming they can't charge after.
No, they can't charge afterwards.
Yeah,
They can but you don't want them to. They're not really a melee unit,
yeah.
but just lets you slot them in and get the firepower in where you need it.
And then I think every single game we've played with the Ultramarines, we've always had the Redemptor Dreadnoughts. So there they are in all their glory.
They don't have much glory these days. They're a bit overcosted in 10th. They're not the stalwart that they were in 9th and 8th.
They're still a decent defensive
they're
profile,
okay,
but
they're
they
just
don't.
they're not the auto pick anymore.
I don't think they quite have the anti-armour output you'd really be looking for in them.
Yeah.
But still, they're toughness 10, 2 up save, 12 wounds, they're decently tanky, -1 damage of course.
It's generally GW's jamming, so they're good in one season,
rotate
and then
we'll
push
rotate the model line. There'll be a lot on shelves because everyone was running 3. They were so good in 9th. So
I've got 3.
Yeah, exactly. Where we going next?
And then we've got, you can't miss it, the Repulsor Executioner.
Or as Rob called it, the Repex.
Yep.
That's a new one to me.
It costs all 5 points more than a Redemptor.
Yeah, exactly. Which
hilarious.
is saying, yeah,
it's toughness 12, so decently tough, 16 wounds, only 3 up save, which is kind of its downside. It's not quite as.
But the toughness offsets that with.
Toughness does help.
Yeah.
But say if any dedicated high strength anti tank goes into it, it will melt, but it's pretty decently resilient against small arms fire. And the Laser Destroyer is really strong at strength 16 -4 d6 +4 damage, 2 shots.
That's nuts.
I've had it a long time and I've never even used it. I think it's
Really?
probably about
Have
the
you
second or third out and it's
Well,
ever had.
this is why Oath of Moment is so good, because paired that with a Repulsor Executioner shooting, where you're pretty much guaranteed to get your shots through. If I don't have an invuln,
It's gonna hurt.
it's gonna hurt. Yeah, you're gonna be popping a unit every turn when you shoot it.
And its special ability is that if it's shooting at a target that is below half strength, you get +1 to hit.
Ooh,
So sitting on 2s,
naughty.
which
Lovely.
is not bad.
Yeah, and then we have.
We've got some semi-painted Terminator unit. This is from the new box set.
Yeah, lovely models. I really like the new sculpts.
Yeah, the new sculpts are brilliant. They're a lot bigger. Have we got a Terminator laying around?
Probably not.
I'll show you
put
how
it
big
away,
they are.
but yeah,
I've actually mentioned they're a full centimetre taller than the original Terminator, than the original Terminator.
I really like them.
They look great.
Sort of, I know they're not.
Paired with the Primaris, they also look absolutely
proportion,
fantastic.
yeah.
They're a lot more in proportion with you know what they should be. But
Yep, great models.
half painted. I want to get them on the
Still
channel.
looking-
You guys need to see them. They look good enough. But
Yep.
yeah, so Terminators.
Yep, decently tough. Toughness 5 now, 2 up save, 3 wounds piece. You've got one of them with an assault cannon, which is the real fun bit for the range. So you've got your strength 6 devastating wound gun that can
Yeah, assault
punch the
cannons are
damage
good
out.
now in 10th.
say a decent all-round melee as well with your power fists from the looks of it.
They've all got power fists.
So it's 3 attacks each,
Apart from
strength
the
8, minus
leader.
2 damage. You know, decent all-rounders. Their special abilities are for teleport homer. So at the start of the battle, you can stick a teleport homer anywhere down on the battlefield.
Yeah, someone left a teleport homer at home.
Oh, but that when you use it, that lets you use the rapid ingress stratagem for free, unless you put down within range of the token, which is nice. And then their other ability is Fury of the First. So when these guys shoot or fight, they at the moment target the +1 hit.
Yeah, again, another buff with the specifically for the Ultramarines, which makes them super good. I take it he has the same deep strike ability because
he'll be attached to the
of course, and then
we have some are the eliminators.
Eliminators.
I've had these a long time. They were really great in 8th edition. These.
Yeah, and then they sort of died a death.
Yeah.
But,
and I thought I just spotted them in the bottom of my box, and I was like, you know what? Let's get them on the table.
Yeah, sort of. They can hold a backline objective and put out some shots, so we thought they would be effective with Lee's list.
Yeah, they're not bad sniping weapons. 36-inch range with the bolt sniper rifles. Strength 5, AP 2, damage 3, hitting on 3s. Heavy, so 2s if they stand still. Precision, of course, so they can target characters. And then their special ability is Mark the Target, which means that if they do stay still, they also gain devastating wounds. So any 6s to wound to 3 mortal wounds.
Pretty nasty.
Yeah. They also have the ability to reposition under covering fire, but that's not relevant here because you have to have a bolt carbine on the leader, and we don't have one here. That's fine. Just let them shoot and move.
And then, going back to my minor gripe about 10th. How many points did you have? 40 points left after 40 points. And you can't get anything for 40 points within the Space Marine Codex. So
I had one lying around him. Had my kill team lying around in my bag. So we've
got some dudes.
We're throwing in an RBT's Exaction squad.
There you go.
It's a set of basic humans, toughness 3, 4 up save, 1 wound apiece. They're all armed with crappy shotguns that don't really do a right lot. They have an RBT's medkit on one of the guys, which gives the unit a fight feel no pain, which does mean that it's a bit tankier. It's basically just there to hold a back line, objective, do some actions, generally just do the little things that the Space Marines do important to be doing. And it's 35 points, you can't really say no, can you?
But again, GW, if you're listening, just let us take 2 more Primaris Marines for 40 points, rather than having to pick some obscure unit that's not even part of the army. It just doesn't make sense to me. But cool. It's one of those things. I'm sure that will get ironed out in the future. So you don't have that many models. I seem to have quite a few more models than you, but I think yours obviously is a lot more elite. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm a bit worried that it's going to be a spanking. I hope we can do them justice.
After the last game, my dice rolls were abysmal. So we'll see what happens.
Right, we will come back with the mission and then crack on.
We will do.
Okay, Rob, we'll draw in the cards for the mission.
Alright, here we go for deployment. Search and destroy. It's corners with a big circle in the middle.
Yep, nice. We haven't done that one yet.
And for the primary mission, it is the ritual. So for this one, we remove objective markers that aren't from no man's land that aren't in the middle. So the two, so this one and this one disappear. And basically, I believe throughout the course of the game, you can choose to basically place your own objective in no man's land. And then it's just to put the other two down. And then from there, it's basically scoring 5 VP for each objective you control in your command phase.
Cool.
Simple as.
Yep.
And then for the twist, Scrambler Fields.
That's the one we had last game.
We had this one last time, yep. So you can't deploy within range of the objective markers. You're not allowed to scout move within range of them, anything like that. Nice and simple.
I have a bit of deep strike, so does Lee, so it will play an effect. Right, we will come back with deployment. Okay, so this is the table.
Dun, dun, dun.
And we will roll to see who deploys first, attacker defender. So I'm red naturally, Lee is blue. I get a 2.
Excellent.
And Lee gets...
Can you beat that?
Yes.
A 6.
6. Good start. Which side do you want, Lee?
I'll go this side.
So red, that makes you the attacker. So you're in that corner.
Yep.
Very good.
Okay.
Okay.
We will come back with deployment. Okay, so we've deployed. I'll do mine first, and then we'll go through Lee's. Not an easy deployment. There's plenty of cover, but because I've got some big precious bugs, it's been quite hard to screen. Hormagaunts, they can advance and charge, so they're up front. They're just going to be annoying first turn. This guy's trying to hide. I wanted to put the Screamer Killer in strategic reserves, but I've got more precious things, so he's on the table. I'm hoping he doesn't die because I want to see what he does, but his big arms make him a easy target.
He's coming for the hugs.
Yeah.
He's an excellent doing.
I've got my Biobores hiding behind here. The Tyranids are hiding out of sight as well, because they don't need to do anything yet. This guy is giving a 6-inch, a 6+ feel no pain to everything in this bubble. I've got my Zoanthropes on the offensive. Hexcreen's hiding because I don't want him to die turn 1, so I'll move him out. I've got my Parasite of Mortex here. It's got quite a good move, so it can do work. And then I've got a bunch of Termagants down here, just down the flank, see what they'll do. In Deep Strike, I've got a Trigon and a Lictor. And in Strategic Reserves, I have the Swarmlord, his Tyrant Guard, and my Haruspex, because I want that to come in and do work. So, over to you, Lee.
Alright. As you can probably see by my deployment, my play style is quite aggressive, and that's all I've gone with really. I'm just playing aggressive. There's no real strategic place plan here. It's just kill, kill, kill.
I think you've got the units to do that, though, haven't you?
Yeah.
With your Oath of Moment, double Oath of Moment, you point and kill a unit a turn and just outplay me. I think that's the way to do it.
And in reserve, you've got a unit of Terminators, a Terminator Captain, and 2 units of Inceptors.
So when things get juicy, I can turn it up.
Right, let's roll to see who goes first. Did you dice there? Die.
Your opponent's touched that one, don't use it.
I've cursed it with Shadow of the Warp. Oh.
Oh dear.
Perils.
Hey.
Oh, here we go again.
This happened last game.
3. Oh.
It's a 5. I'll let you.
Broke
I'll let
the
you have it.
curse.
Okay, so you're going first.
All
We
right.
will come back. Ultras turn 1.
Okay.
Okay.
We moved some stuff.
We have moved.
We have, right, so we're pushed up in the deployment. I want to try and get on this objective here, so I've pushed up. I'm sacrificing this squad shooting here, so we can put down an objective. So there's now 2 objectives in the centre of the map.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
in no man's land, isn't it?
Yeah, just outside.
And you had to put it. We established with this. You have to put it within 9 inches of the centre objective.
Well, it's exactly 9 inches from the centre objective, and it has to put down not within 6 of any others.
So that's where it is.
So you couldn't walk 2 inches forward and put another one down here. You'd have to be further away. But
So there'll
anyway.
be no shooting with these guys, but everything else is fair game.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yep. For your Ults of Moment targets, you picked the Screamer Killer
I did indeed.
as your primary, and then with Guilliman's ability, you picked the secondary one to be these Termagants here.
Yeah.
Alice Clark.
And that is all the movement.
Yeah.
Now it is the shooting.
The shooting phase. I love it. Okay, so we're going to do some shooting with the heavy laser destroyer. So there's only a few weapons that can hit. The main cannon, I'm going to shoot at
Screamer Killer.
Killer, and hopefully he'll be screen killed. And then we've got some heavy bolters and these heavy stubbers. They're the only weapons in range for the Hormagaunts down here. I'll pop at them and we'll see what happens. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to do 2 heavy laser destroyer hits at Screamer. So we're hitting on 3s, re-rolling.
Did you move?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Both hits.
These are both hits.
both hit.
Toughness 9.
Strength 16.
So 3s.
3s, yep.
Both hit.
Both wound.
Both wound.
Yes, this is going to hurt.
Is that AP minus 4?
Yep.
I do have a 2-up save. I'm in cover.
Definitely.
So
you're on a
5 ups. I probably need to save 1 of these at least. I saved
You
1.
do, save 1.
How many damage is it?
6 plus 4.
Yep, D6 plus
Oh,
4.
D6 plus 4. So
Full 10.
Oh
Oof.
my god, it's dead.
Wow.
Does it blow up? No.
Ouch.
I'm sorry.
Well, I'm glad you spent hours painting this beautiful model, Lee. And to be fair, all of the moment didn't even factor there.
Yeah, they did
Just
the reroll.
straight up popped it.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Splat.
So
with one Ultra moment target gone, that leaves Terminus as the
so
other
the
row.
Termagants now you get re-rolls
Yeah.
on.
And you'll be doing all your other shots into these.
Mate,
Yeah.
that was brutal.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And the cost equivalent of a Redemptor. So that that's why Redemptors
How many
aren't
points
as
is that?
good. I think it's 90 off the top of my head. It's not a
90.
ridiculous amount of points.
And how many points is that?
Could be wrong.
235 on top of my head.
Yeah, point for point.
But you still got your other shots yet.
Alright.
You got your twin heavy bolters and your other stuff going into your.
Sorry, Screamer Killer's 180 points. That's why it's not worth taking, because if you don't put it in reserves, which you want to put other stuff in reserves, it's got a 2-up save. It's just got no protection. It's a lot of points to just lose. But
Splat like that.
yeah. Okay.
That can do your other ones.
36 inches on the heavy stubber. That's 3 attacks hitting on 3s.
Yep.
That's obviously going into the.
You're doing termies now, yeah.
Damage over that.
So
One hit.
2 fails, 1 hit. That's strength 4, toughness 3, are they?
Yeah.
So we're looking for
I
a
believe.
3. That's a hit. That's a wound.
Yep.
No minuses, 1 damage.
Yep. You will get cover there. So 4
Um,
or 5 up
they
save.
have a 5-up save normally.
So to a 4 up.
How many?
Just the one.
Just 1.
Saves it.
He's fine. You got your twin heavy bolter.
He's okay. Twin heavy bolter.
So 3 shots. Hitting on the 3s.
All hitting.
They all hit. Yep.
Uh-huh.
All 3s, strength 5. Cool. You do get to re-roll those 2 because it is twin linked.
I don't even know what that was.
That
so I'll
was
just
well, it
completely
was a fail because they were both
They were a 2.
2 and a 1.
Ah, right,
So,
okay.
yeah.
So yeah.
2 wounds, neg 1.
-1,
Yep.
so they are 5-ups. It's 2
Just a
dead.
couple.
Pop, pop.
Pappity pap.
Boom. Alright. So a solid start to the shooting phase.
Yep.
Who's
So, on to
next?
the Redemptor.
Yeah, we
Really, you don't have much to shoot now?
Well, I got oath on those,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm going to shoot everything from this guy into the Hormigant. Are they Hormigants?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going to shoot everything from those into those to see if I can
I mean, they're probably dead, but
do a thing.
they do have. You just have to be careful here because I could take them off, which would affect the next one shooting.
Yeah.
I don't know which is best, to be honest. Probably shoot that one first.
Yeah.
I think he sees less than him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's find the stat line. Quite like these on your phone now.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
it's
it's
good.
good. It's
GW.
good.
did a good
GW
job.
pulled it out of the bag
Yeah,
this time.
yeah,
Well
they-
done, GW. You pulled it out of the bag. Alright, so we'll go with Icarus Rocket Bard. D3 attacks. That's
2.
2.
Hit on
Hit on
3s.
3s.
Strength 7, so 2s.
Yep, there you go. Nice
-1, is it?
No minus. Oh, hang on. Icarus. What was it?
Yeah, no, they
Minus
did.
1, 2 damage apiece.
So 5-ups, which stays at 5-ups because of
Yeah,
cover.
we're in cover.
That's 2 dead.
And then the plasma, there's no point in overcharging that. So it attacks D6 plus 1, so you can get up to 7 attacks now.
Is it blast as well or not in this one?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
Does it have blast?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
so
it's
it's-
D6 plus
3.
3 because I was 10.
You were 10 when you started shooting.
D6 plus 2. Yeah.
So that's 9 shots.
Yeah. 9
With a
shots.
ow.
Yep, these boys are in trouble.
So hitting on 3s.
The re-rolling everything. Because this is fair and balanced.
And this is where it's broken. Reroll those 4 that you should have missed.
There you go. A mere 8 hits. Really on twos.
Yeah, strength 8.
Yeah.
Re-roll
Reroll
that one. There you go.
How much is that? 8?
Minus
2,
3, 2 damage
4,
apiece.
6, 8, minus
5.
3, so
4.
6s.
Yep.
So I
Got a
say
couple.
2, that's 2, 4, 6 dead. I could probably stop that guy shooting.
I don't think it's mattered over much because there's still got all the other guns on the rim to shoot, but hey, it's worth a try.
6 dead, yeah?
Yep.
2.
Yep.
5, 6, 2 left.
Onslaught.
They're not going to survive, are they? Let's face it.
It's not the onslaught Gatling cannon, is it?
No.
No, it's just
Oh no, it's the heavy.
Yeah, it's not the heavy onslaught.
It is the onslaught, isn't it? It's the heavy onslaught Gatling
Yes,
cannon. That's the big
yeah.
one.
Yeah, the big one.
So it's just the
It's
regular one.
the 6,
8 shots. Onslaught Gatling cannon with devastating wounds.
Yes.
So any 6s you get to wound will be a mortal wound. Instead of damage.
Ow.
Yeah. So basically they're dead.
So hitting on 3s,
Daka.
re-rolling any,
Misses.
misses. So they're all hit, and then wounding on the 5. So we're looking for 3s. Any 6s and mortals.
No mortals, but reroll those 3.
Nope, no mortals, but that is 8 saves.
8.
Don't think there's a minus on it from memory.
No, there's
No,
not.
Yeah, so it's just 4 up. It's alright, you can make 8 4-ups. Yeah, no, they're
I'm not far off.
just, but yeah, they're
Funnily enough, the 2 oaths targets both die.
How did that happen?
That's
You
naughty.
see why they're strong?
Yeah. I've only shot 2 units and you've lost 2
And
units.
have that, yeah. I mean, that is the end of your turn because you can't shoot anything else, I don't think.
You can see like the narrowest bit, but I'm not going to be captain.
Who can you see?
You can like see just slightly through here and see like a tentacle.
It's this guy.
Yeah,
Oh, I shot
shooting
into the
next turn.
yeah. No, you can't see
Yeah,
because
not really.
this is
Yeah,
Obscuring.
what's the range on these?
36, I want to say.
I'd imagine
Yeah.
they're out of range.
Yeah, they are.
So again, you're behind obscuring anyway, so I don't think I'll see him.
Yeah, probably have to leave it there, aren't we?
Oh, well, what a shame.
Terrible tragedy, eh?
Yeah.
I'm getting in the mood of killing stuff then. Let's kill some more.
The only good bug is a dead bug,
That's
I think
it.
is what Brett says.
I'll hand you the gauntlet.
Thank you.
All
Right,
right.
we'll come back with Tyranids turn 1. Okay, I've done movement turn 1 after I've got over my loss. Just run through. These guys have hopped up onto here. They're still controlling the objective, but now they've got line of sight of the battlefield. Biovores haven't moved. They are indirect. You know, they can do more artillery. This guy has moved round. He's got cover, but he can do some work now before he perishes next turn. The Zoanthropes have moved up. I'm just going to try and pop something with them, and then that's that. The X-Screen's moved round. It's still in cover, but it's it can do some work. This guy's just edged round. I've completely screened the back of here, but then Rob was saying his unit can deep strike within 3 inches and put out some shots, but I can overwatch him if he does. So yes. And then these guys have moved round. I'm going to drop the objective here, and they're going to do the action, and then that'll be that. So oh yeah, and the Parasite Mortrex is here. I'm going to try and do a long range charge on the Marines. It's 10 inches, but I can try. I don't think he's going to overwatch me. Yes, so that is that. So we will come back with shooting. Okay, we'll start with my shooting. I'm going to put the Neuro Tyrant. He has an 18-inch range, so he's going into the Hellblasters.
What did they ever do to you?
Yes.
The answer is nothing.
The good thing is ignores cover.
Aha.
It's a psychic ability, 2d6, so I'm looking for a big number.
That's not a big number.
I'm going to have to command reroll it.
That is the opposite of a big number.
So I will command reroll that, which I didn't want to do, but yeah.
A 6.
6, not too
Is that the
bad.
average?
So hitting on strength 5, so wounding on 3s. This is Torrent. Ooh, nice.
Auto hits.
So that's 6 at -1. So you're saving on 4 ups.
How many?
4 ups, and for everyone that you fail, it's 6. Sorry, and for everyone that you fail is a dead Hellblaster.
Not bad. 1 dead.
Oof. Yeah.
That is a solid roll.
Does he get to shoot?
Very solid roll.
Yeah, on a 3 up, the Hellblaster gets to shoot back. So roll the dice. There we go. Hellblaster gets to shoot. So I presume you'll shoot back the thing
I
we
think
just
this
shot
is the
you.
only thing you can just shoot.
Yeah.
I can pull the stats for you. Give me 1 moment.
You overcharging?
There's literally no reason not to because
Yeah.
you're already dead.
Hitting on 3s.
Yeah, you got 2 shots hitting on 3s.
Both hit.
Wounding on.
8, I want to say.
Toughness 8, so 4s.
Yep.
It's 1.
It's -3, flat 2 damage.
I have a 4 up invuln.
Ooh, that is flat 2 damage.
2 damage.
Cool. And then you do then you would do a hazardous roll, so on a 1 he explodes, but he's already dead. So.
Yes, okay.
So, where does he have?
I'll pop a 2 next to him for now and then we'll fix it as needed. There we go. We'll be dirty counter-uppers for the moment.
It's the right way to do it.
No,
Right, I'm gonna do
New
my.
play Sigma. New play Sigma.
I'm
Okay, let me
gonna
type
do
it.
my zone tropes next. So 6 attacks.
Those next 2 they're going into.
They're just gonna pop the Redemptor.
What's your AP on that?
-3.
Yeah, it's a good point to use Armour of Contempt potentially.
Yeah.
Reduce it to AP2 for 1 CP.
Alright, we'll do that then.
He should still die. So 1 shot hitting on 3s.
Oh, you'll miss with half of them.
I'll miss with half of them, which is statistically unlucky. Strength 12.
Yep, T9 or 10.
Yeah, so-
Anyway.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Just
That's
1.
1. So it's minus 2.
So now -2, so you're on 4 ups.
4 up.
Yeah, Redemptor's have a 2 up save now. Ooh, fails it.
D6 plus 1.
Ooh, that is a 7 damage.
7 damage.
Reduces to 6. So I think he's down to 6 or 7 anyway.
I mean, he should be
Should have
dead.
died on average there. That was a very poor roll. Yeah, 12 wounds, so he's down to 6.
Okay, we've got my turned warriors next. Have I got stuff that the damage isn't really enough to? I'll put them into. They can't really see out, can they?
The Redemptor again.
Is that the only thing we think we can see?
So you can see that Redemptor and that Redemptor. So the big building in the middle is obscuring, so we can't shoot through it.
Yeah, I'll just
Try and finish
I'll put the
off that boy.
Redemptor. Yeah, Barb Strangler, D6 plus 1, 5 shots. Hitting on 4s. Not bad.
His toughness 10 on a Redemptor.
Strength 6, so 5s. Just the 1. -1.
Which is now no minus, so 2 up save. Ooh, saved it.
And then Despotar. 2 hits. Strength 5. 1 wound. No AP. Sorry, -1.
No wound.
So,
Strength 5, toughness 10. You needed a 6.
of course, yeah.
Yeah, so no wound there, that were only a 5. So
And then the Venom Cannon, D3 shots.
This is the-
Just the 1. Hitting on 4s.
Ugh.
Right, I'll have to put my Exocrine in to kill that thing, I think. It's the only... It should be dead.
This is the way.
This is the difference between Marines with the rerolls, and we have some crappy morale thing. It's just incomparable. D6 plus 3. Ooh,
Ooh,
nice.
nice. That's what we wanted.
3, 6, 9. Hitting. I've been stupid here, but I didn't really want to put. I should have done the X cream first, and it would have given
the
plus
the
1.
To be fair, you
I
expect
expected him to be dead. Yeah. So hitting on 3s.
Right, bad average.
Strength 8.
10s or 5s. Not bad. 3.
3 -3.
So -2, you get cover because the X screen can't see the whole thing. So -1, effectively, you're on 3s. Saves them all.
And it survives. Welcome to 10.
Yeah, you're having fun here.
Right. These, yeah.
You're running out of steam.
Yeah, I'll put my 3x4s into the Hellblasters. Try and pop them off.
So with this,
So he's dead now.
but you can.
You can bring him back if they
Yeah,
survive.
How many can you bring back a turn?
1.
Right, okay.
1 per turn from the apothecary.
So D3 shots times 3. Lovely. 2, 4.
Is it blast?
It is.
So I add another. It's unit of 5,
Yeah,
so
so
add
add
another
3.
Add another 3. Yep.
Hitting on 4s. Oh my.
Oh dear.
Come on.
2.
I need to stop using the red dice. Strength 6, so
3s. Oof, just the 1.
-1.
Yeah, so 3 ups because you get cover cause thing. Oh, does go through.
2, so it just kills 1.
Yeah, kills another 1.
Does he shoot?
So on a 3 up, he gets to shoot on death. He does, which means this guy's probably going to get shot again.
Yeah. Both hit.
2 hits.
Wounding on 4s.
Yep, 4s it was.
Just
One
the
more.
1.
4 up. He does save
Saves
it.
that one. Yeah, right.
Okay, that's
That's the first actual marine casualty.
That's the end of my turn. That was pitiful.
Yep. Yeah, your cat. Sorry, your secondaries this time area denial and of prisoners.
Yeah.
Not really great picks here. I mean, you should have scored at least 2 on
Yeah.
no prisoners to be
Yeah.
fair, but your rolling just did not get you anything.
Didn't suffice.
Yes. So we will come back with Marines turn 2. This is going to really hurt. Okay, it's Ultramarines turn 2. So I'll just take you through where Lee has moved. He's deep struck. These guys, because of their rule, they're allowed to deep strike within 3 inches and shoot, but they can't then do anything after that. He's moved his Redemptor around. The Hellblasters have moved up. So has Guilliman. Intercessors have moved around there, taking the objective. So is the Redemptor. I am going to Overwatch the Redemptor with these guys and try and finish it off. I just need to plink 1 wound through.
And the repulsor's moved up here.
Yep, the repulsor's moved up here.
Around this corner.
And then these guys haven't done anything.
Yep, they're standing
and
around.
the Eliminators.
Doing their sniping thing.
Yeah, but they've probably not got anything to snipe still. It's just if they're effective if I come.
Yeah, they're just there for any deep strike cover.
So I will do deep strike. I will Overwatch.
And zone throats.
Try and kill that guy who should be dead.
Yep.
6 shots. I don't know why I'm rolling 5 dice. So statistically, I should get at least 1.
Do you want to try and?
I get 1.
I was going to say, do you want to -1 AP this one again, or are you going to just risk it?
We'll risk it for a biscuit. We'll see what happens.
Yep, cool.
I think Johnny needs to kill something to be fair to him.
Strength 12.
Yep. D10, so freeze does wound.
Yep. So -3.
So you're on a
So
5
5
up.
up. Don't get it, please. Oh.
Ah.
Okay. On with your shooting.
Okay.
One of those games.
All the moment targets are the zone throats for number 1, and the warriors up the top here for number 2.
Yep.
Let's mention that. Right, on to a shooting phase.
Shooting phase.
Shooting.
Right, shooting begins. We're starting with this Repulsor Executioner, who's firing along this line into the spider thing whose name I can't remember.
The Psychophage.
Psychophage, thank you.
Psycho Killers. Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Right, okay. Heavy plasma of doom.
Let's destroy it.
Yeah,
2 shots and 3s.
they both hit.
Lovely.
That is strength 16. Toughness
Woo, toughness 9.
Ooh,
so
still
it's
3s.
3s. And they both wound.
Naturally.
Of course.
-4.
He has a 3-up save, so it'll be 6s.
Yep, you definitely get cover.
Ooh,
Saves
saves
1.
1. But he's only got 10 wounds. Go on, Lee.
D6 plus 4, another 6.
No.
Ooh, 5 damage.
And then I
Oh
ignore
yeah, you have your 6 pound of pain, of course.
5 wounds.
Yeah, 5 damage.
Ignores 1.
Yep,
So he's
so
taken 4.
Down to 6, I think. Yep, down to 6. Then you got your Icarus Stubber and then your twin heavy bolters in range as well.
So Icarus hitting on 3s.
Buddha.
Reroll.
Can't re-roll that one.
Yeah.
He's not the other moment target.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, Icarus.
I just associate you having it on every model.
Strength. Is that right? Strength 8.
Yeah.
Toughness 8, so 4.
Toughness 9.
Toughness 5, so 1.
Did you roll to? Yeah, you
Yeah.
did roll to hit. Yep.
Yeah.
Minus
1.
Minus 1, so minus nothing. So 3 up.
He's okay.
Saves. And then the twin heavy bolters. 3.
2 hits. Still no explosions though. Strength 5, so wounding on 6s.
So
No, 5. Sorry, toughness 9.
Toughness 9.
So you can re-roll one of them because it's twin linked. So 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Minus.
Neg 1, 2 damage each.
So 3 ups. Saves 1. Fails 1. 2
damage.
damage.
6 will feel no pain.
6 will feel no pain. Fails.
Nope, takes 2.
So it's taken 6.
Down to 4.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite enough, but
and then
all
everything
the
else
guns.
is going to the. What have we got?
you're shooting the parasite.
Yeah.
He does have stealth, so
He is -1 to hit.
So with the twin Icarus Iron Hail Heavy Stubber, that's anti-fly +4, rapid fire 3, twin linked.
Well, it'd be Icarus rocket pod because you already fired the stubber over here. But that's right.
There's Icarus rocket pods on the sides, and then it's got
you
the.
shot the Icarus at
you
this
shot
guy.
you shot the stubber at the spider, but you still got the rocket.
Oh, is that not a stubber?
You shot the heavy stubber.
Is that a stubber?
It's an Icarus heavy stubber.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, you didn't fire the twin Icarus. My mistake. You just fired the normal heavy stubber. There's so many guns even now.
So it's 3. So it's 3.
2 hits. You say this is anti-fly?
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely has the
So,
fly
yeah, he
keyword.
does.
So you auto wound him on 2s, is it, for the...
That was a miss actually. He's -1 to hit. You got 3.
Oh, fair, yep. So,
So it's 2
Okay.
misses.
I think it was a 3.
also, this is the twin Icarus stubber, yeah?
Yeah.
You've got 3 more shots than it's rapid fire 3.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
Right.
So you've got 3 more shots anyway. So you've
So-
got 1 hit so far, 3 more shots hitting on 4s. We'll get there. 2 more hits, there we
2
go.
more. So we go.
What's the range of it?
The 36. You definitely
Well,
really
Yeah,
rapid
yeah,
there.
yeah, 100%.
So,
Strength 4, toughness.
it's anti-fly 4 plus, you always wound on
Yeah.
4 up.
Really?
Yeah.
Always.
So just 1 wound.
Could I re-roll these because it's twin linked?
Yes.
If it is, yes, you can. Aha.
So 2.
2. He has a 4 up save, any AP?
No.
No AP, 1 damage.
And he
So-
gets cover, so
Yep,
3
so
up.
3 up save.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So that was a complete waste of time.
We're learning, that's never a waste of
Yeah,
time.
exactly. And then there's the
Right.
heavy.
You got the heavy onslaught Gatling cannon,
That's it.
Icarus rocket pod.
So it's 12 shots with that.
Yep. Here we go.
So,
He's in trouble. All the Daka.
and that's got devastating wounds.
Yep, 7 on 3s.
Hitting on 4s.
Oh, 4s, yep, sorry, my mistake. Because stealth, thank you. Strength 6.
Toughness 5.
That one very good.
Only the 1.
Any twin
one.
linked?
Nope.
No, just
Just
devastating
dev
wounds.
wounds.
Ooh.
So just the 1, no minus.
So
Group
3
save.
up. He saves it.
And then you say there was
You got the Icarus rocket pod.
yeah
So D3 shots.
anti-fly
Yeah.
+2.
So you always wound on 2.
So it's
shots.
6, 3 shots.
Hitting on 4s again because of the neg 1. Both hit.
And then wound on 2s.
Tuss. Yep,
Both
both
wound.
wound.
Any minus?
-1, 2 damage.
So 4 ups. Saves them both.
Says them both, my god.
They don't want to die, do they?
No.
And then finally you've got your defensive array, which is all your other guns.
Ugh.
So
And
it's another 10 shots. Hitting on 3s, strength 4, 0 1. So hitting on 4s, sorry, with the -1.
Mhm.
Strength 4. So
Toughness 5s, 5s.
1, 2, 3.
Any minus?
no minus.
3
1 damage.
ups. Oh.
There we go. So the tiny guns do something. 3 damage. Ding, ding, ding.
Is that all the damage you took? Just those three?
Yeah.
Oh, he like
Right.
shrugged off some wounds there, didn't he?
That's you find that with cover now. It's
Yeah, the low AP guns can bounce quite a bit more. Right, so we go in next.
Right, okay. So now,
so you haven't cleared that thing.
no, which means it's going to be harder
So these guys
to kill these
they're
things.
still going to have the feel of pain.
Yeah.
Right, so you go in next.
We're going to go with the,
Damage Redemptor.
yeah,
He's going to stuff everything into these boys.
everything.
Everything!
Everything.
D6 plus 1 on your heavy. Are you overcharge him?
What's the toughness of those?
I will look for you. I think toughness 5. I want to say. Could be toughness 4.
But they've got invulns, haven't they?
They've got 4 of invuln, so your minus shouldn't. I mean, they will have cover.
No, so that's part of the AP, more around the damage.
Have they got cover? I'm stood right in front of you.
That one guy at the back will get cover because you can't see him.
It's stupid. Yeah,
Okay.
it's one of the weird quirks of 10.
Yeah, Johnny will have to take the hits on that guy to get cover, but once he's gone, he won't get cover anymore. Of course, the Redemptor can see all the rest of them.
Yeah.
Which means that'll be the last mod left in the unit.
I'm toughness 5.
Right, so it just
9.
it just seems pointless.
What how many wounds do they have?
3.
3. Yeah, so if you overcharge your plasma, every fail will potentially kill one.
But every hazardous will, if you fail 2 hazardous, you will die.
He'll only make one
Is it
hazardous
3?
roll.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you only get one hazard.
It's only one hazardous roll with your gun.
All right.
It's not per shot, so it's fine. No, just overcharge. I'd say.
Yeah, let's
Go
do
for
it.
it.
Let's do it.
It's D6 plus
Right.
2 for blast because there is 6 of them.
So, if we go down the list, heavy onslaught Gatling cannon.
Don't have that.
Don't have that. Do it. Icarus rocket pod, anti-2 fly. They fly these things.
I presume so.
They do.
They do. So, D3. So it's 1.
That was one shot.
Hitting on 3s. It
That's
hits, and then it wounds on.
2 because they fly. Anti-fly 2 plus.
There we
There you
go.
go.
Any minus?
Neg 1, flat 2 damage.
I'll give 1, so 4. Oh, with the cover it'll be 3, won't it?
Yes, neg 1 becomes 0. Do they have a 3 up base save?
Does it work?
No, they've got 5 up base save.
Yeah, so that will go through.
Yeah, that
Because
will.
Invulns
Yeah.
aren't modified.
Yeah.
So 2 damage. Feel no pain.
No.
Takes them both. One's down to 1. So to be fair, the cover really won't matter here because of the invuln anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. That it shouldn't affect the invuln, should it?
Yeah. Who knows? New edition. Right.
So that's the rocket pod plasma. So it's D.
I'd not do that yet because you've done 2 damage to all of them. I'd do one of your other guns first.
Right,
You might
okay.
pling the last wound off.
Yeah.
Your twin storm bolter or whatever.
Onslaught Gatling cannon. So that's 8 shots. That's with devastating wounds.
Yeah, they could. This is your best shot at blinking him off.
So I can re-roll those 2. So I'm hitting on 3s. So they all hit. And then wounding on. So strength 8.
Strength 5.
Toughness 5.
So 4s.
So 4s.
Rerolling everything. Still no 6s.
Cocked. You can have it.
No, still no 6s. Alright, so it's 5 wounds. No minus. 1 damage apiece.
5 4 ups. Saves 3. So it'll kill him.
Feel no pain?
Oh yeah. So 2 6s. No.
Nope, so 1 dead, 1's on 2.
Boop. And then twin storm bolter, rapid fire, twin linked.
Yeah, you'll get the rapid fire.
So that's 4 shots.
Yep. Rerolling everything, thankfully. Holds a moment. Didn't help much, but that's okay. We got 5s.
But you get to re-roll it.
Nope, nothing there.
No. So now we're on
You're just on your plasma now.
Plasma.
The
plasma.
gun. D6 plus 2 shots.
Go on, 6 here.
No, only 4.
4.
On 3s. Rerolling everything.
He's so strong, like yeah.
Strength 9, so 3s.
3s, yeah.
Rerolling everything. Because that's fun. There we go.
Lovely.
Minus 4, flat 3 each.
Minus 4 4 ups. Saves 2. Not
Yep.
bad. How many?
3 damage. So I
3
need
damage.
2
So I need
6s.
I need
to
2
save him.
6s, yeah. I get none.
Yeah,
So
it's
it
one
just
modern.
goes in. Not the end of the world. That was a lot of shooting to take down.
That's true, but that was only one of them. There's still another one yet.
There is. There is.
And we're going to do it all again.
Is that what we're going to do next?
Yeah.
Next Redemptor. Here we go.
Right, so
It's the plasma.
rocket pod.
Oh, not rocket pod.
Two
Okay,
shots.
fair. 2 shots.
So 2 shots. Both it.
So strong.
2s. Anti-fly. There you go. Neg 1 and 2 damage. You're not getting covered, not that it matters. 4 ups. Oof, that is 4 damage altogether on one guy. Right, feel no pains, we need some.
1.
Yeah, not enough.
Kills 1.
Yep.
In fact, I won't take. Make the charge longer. Yep.
Right, and then we're going to go onslaught, so it's 8 shots with the heavy onslaught cannon.
Try again. There you go.
And then wounding up, what did you say? With
4s.
4s.
Oh, that's I like it. There's a few 6s. Oh yeah, okay, that's fine. So that's 4 wounds and then 3 mortal wounds from dead wounds. So 4 no saves.
4 up.
Saves.
So it's 2.
Yep.
So 2 go through,
1 just dies on it.
and then
There was
after,
3
so it's
mortal wounds in
5.
addition. So 5 saves.
Saves 1. So that does save 1 guy. So it kills 1.
Yep. And
Leaves
And
1
then
on the wound.
1. Yeah, correct.
And then the rapid
Stormbolt Tower.
storm bolter. That was dreadful.
It doesn't matter, you got Oath of Moment.
That was 4s, yeah. So there's just 1.
Rerolling. Reroll that
Oh
one.
yeah.
There you go. 2.
2.
4s. There you go.
And then the plasma.
The big boy gun. D6 plus 1 this time, so a nice meaty 6.
Overcharging, just because why not?
You didn't roll your.
Yeah, we'll do the hazardous roll for that guy once we're done with this. 3s.
Reroll. Yeah,
Yeah,
one
one miss.
miss. 3s again.
Rerolling. There you go. 4 wounds. So 4 4-ups.
It turns even Redemptors. Not
Saves
bad.
3 of them. Not good. Not bad at all. And 3 damage.
So I need
You need 2 6s to
3.
save him.
3.
I thought
Oh,
one
is he on
was
1
on the
wound? Oh, is he on 1 wound? My mistake.
Huh.
Because I'm counting down. So yeah, just kill 1. So there's 1 left.
Just kill him. Well, I'll leave.
And then I had to roll. Is it if I roll a 1, then he takes wounds?
If he rolls 1, he takes 3 mortal wounds.
Right.
No.
Yeah, it's
Then
fine.
you do 1 for the other guy as well.
It's
No,
fine.
they're both fine. There we go. That's them shot. Who's next?
Do you reckon a wave of bolt of fire would take it down?
Quantity of shots, possibly.
Go with the intercessors.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Try and get the intercessors to take that last one down.
It'll be 10 shots.
10 shots. Hitting on 3s.
Yep. Reroll. All hits. Winning on 5s. We're trying
That was
again.
a 2.
Have another bite of the cherry.
That was enough to kill him so far.
5s.
That was 3 so far.
Oh,
4, 5, 6.
it is. It is obnoxious.
Alright.
I need 4 4-ups. I get 4 4-ups. He's got 1 wound.
Feeling pain.
Oh yeah.
Might still
Yeah.
might save a wound. You rolled far too many dice there.
Did I?
Yeah, it was 2 damage got through.
Oh.
You roll 4 dice. There you go, you make a difference there. It's down to 1.
1 wound. Jesus. Oh, what?
You ain't got out that can see it now.
I
Not
have.
really, I think the Hellblasters are just out of range. The corner of that building's in the way.
We're ignoring these guys.
Those guys
Yeah.
can see around,
Yeah.
There's a lot of fire though to put into that. Just to plink of one
Yeah,
left.
but you need to kill this guy, and then that opens up these guys
I know.
to be
Unless
more.
Split fire.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Alright, we'll do that then. We'll split fire. Does it work like that though?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you
You
can have
need
one.
to kill him first, so you would put one of you guys into him, hope that you kill him.
And the other two will go into save
I mean,
warriors.
with Oath of Moment, you should kill him.
Yeah. Alright, let's see what happens. Let's do it.
I mean,
Right,
split fire never works, like.
He says that, and he knows
And I'm about to get both units killed.
Scepters, right. Cool. So you'll have 2 shots into one of them. So are you overcharging?
You don't need. There's no point overcharging that one.
Yeah, to be fair, you're still only on 3s, and it's
Right.
3 damage, 2 damage, so
We
1
roll.
hits, reroll. Yep, both
Perfect.
hit. Yep. So we need on 3s.
Yeah, wait.
Definitely wound. So 4-ups. We need 2 4-ups. Oh, one.
Hey, I will command reroll the other one
We'll try and keep him alive.
because it's just a nuisance for you. 4 up. He does
Ooh,
make
he's
it.
fine. There we
So
go.
I'm down to 2 CP now.
And then it's 4 into.
Yeah,
these
4
guys.
into the warriors, but you don't get your rerolls now
Yeah.
because you didn't kill the other guy. Oof.
And
Wow.
that's when.
Yeah,
Yep.
bad things
That's
happen.
why. Yeah, that's why it was worth
Um,
CPing.
1 hit. You got
What?
3. 1 hit. Strength 3. So, strength 7, sorry. So probably wounding. I assume warriors are
I think the
toughness 5.
toughest 5. Where are
And
your
it
warriors?
is
They have a 4-up save. What's your minus?
-2, 2 damage.
Minus 2, so
You're in
minus
cover.
1. 5 up. Pew! No.
Oops, 1 takes 2 damage.
2 damage.
Hope to fill up in. 1 damage.
Could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, they let us side down a little there, but
so I rolled 2-1, so this squad needs to take a.
no, they're fine.
Oh, right, okay.
You didn't overcharge, they don't need hazards.
Right.
Okay.
So you got the Hellblasters,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Guilliman might be in range of something with the Hand of Dominion.
You might be in range of this guy.
Yeah,
What should I
Hellblaster's
do?
going to have a pop at this guy.
Snipers might have some range on some termagants or something. We'll double check. That's probably about it, to be fair.
Don't think so. You'll be doing this. I'll measure up to you.
Right.
So,
They're 2 shots each.
they are, yes. You overcharging?
No, there's no point. I'm just shooting this one here.
Okay. Strength 7, toughness 8, 9 on the dude.
On him, I think it's 9.
Neuro Tyrant. There'll be 5s, no doubt. You do get 3. It's -2, but only 1 damage each.
Toughness 8.
Yeah,
Did
so
that
3.
3. What's the minus?
-2, 1 damage each. You get cover because you're behind
Negative 2. He only has 4. He's got 4 up in 1.
-1.
So 4. Yeah, 4 up.
So 4's out of the way. Oh.
Saved 1.
So 2 damage. He's
So he's taken 4.
Cool. Guilliman could probably shoot at him. That's about
Yeah.
it, to be fair.
Guilliman's Hand of Dominion. It's a 30-inch range,
Yeah,
that
he's
ain't bad.
definitely in.
Yeah, that's a bit of a. Oh, bloody
Yeah,
hell.
can't see through the building.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
shame that.
it's just.
So you're just shooting the Neuro Tyrant.
2 shots, hitting on 2s. They both hit.
Lovely.
Wounding on strength 6, wounded on 5s.
Correct.
Wound.
-2.
4 up. He saves it.
He's good.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh, I'll shoot him.
Are you doing any charging?
Yes. Right.
Okay, right. We're charging.
Yes.
Here we go.
Yes.
Who's going first?
This guy,
I'm going to charge this guy into there.
he needs to not roll a 2.
He didn't roll a 2. He's good.
Put him right round the back.
I don't think he'll be able to get Ricard because he'll be in combat with them
right.
then.
Because I were going to charge some Marines in as well. Just for good measure.
Don't think you'll be able to.
No?
The 9. Yeah. So we're allowed to stand on
Are
them.
we allowing that?
Are we standing on- are we standing on the
if
objectives?
If he's standing on the objectives, he can
We
do.
should be able to get around there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's charge some Marines?
Marines going to go in? What do we need? Well, if you charge the Marines, you're no longer on that centre objective.
Ah,
Because
bad idea. Yeah.
Because you
alright,
need
yeah,
to
yeah,
stand
yeah.
on it. You need to be standing on it on your next command phase to sticky it.
That's moved as well. That should be over there.
Okay.
Yeah, alright, we'll leave him there.
So
then.
just leave
It's
them.
fine.
There we go. That saves arguments. Right.
Alright,
Point here.
You need 5.
These guys?
They can't charge.
They can't charge.
Okay, they're not,
They're
right.
within 3. So we're enter.
5.
Yeah, that's
Five.
just enough.
Should get him
It's
in
in
there.
there, yeah.
Zup. Yep. Anything else, or is that it?
That's all I can really charge on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless you want to do a comedy tank shock with the repulsor, but I don't think so.
No, don't be so
Bring it
silly.
closer.
Cool, so we'll come back with combat.
Combat. So now we're going to do something really fun called tank shock.
Yep, the Redemptor's a vehicle, so they can do it. So we spent 1 CP here for tank shock with this Redemptor into the Neuro Tyrant.
And that's 14.
Yep, it's strength 12 weapon, and the Neuro Tyrant is toughness 9, 10 you said?
Toughness 8.
Toughness 8, yeah. So 14 dice, reach 5 up is a mortal wound to a max of 6.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 mortal wounds.
Not bad.
So he's left with 1 wound.
Basically,
It was worth it. Like,
all the
yeah.
guarantees the kill.
yeah.
So he has 1 wound remaining. There we go. Cool. So into actual combat, where are you going first?
Um,
I mean, Johnny could theoretically intervene.
It's not
if
worth
he
it.
wanted
My,
to, but
my weapons aren't good enough on
say these
either.
guys, I don't think these guys are really melee monsters.
No.
So.
so 5 attacks.
Sorry, where are we going first? This one?
We'll just go here.
Yep, cool.
5 attacks, hitting on 3s, strength 12. So hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s.
Yep, 3s and 3s.
Right.
Yeah, 3 hits.
3 hits,
And 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Yep, so -2, flat 3. So 2 4-up invulns, I think.
4-ups. Ooh.
Failed to pass and failed one.
Ooh.
You do have the CP to re-roll that.
Do.
Try and keep him alive.
Yeah, I will do. I'll also. I didn't think, but this guy's got a. I will Overwatch him as well. Not. It won't make a difference. I'll do it out of sync. But yeah, because he's got actually a good weapon. So does he survive first?
He does
No,
not.
he doesn't.
He gets squished.
But he does 2d6 shots.
He spent 1 CP on Overwatch.
Yeah,
So, yep.
yeah. So I'm out of CP now. 2d6 shots. 7.
Well, she somehow kill this Redemptor and then we have to rewind time.
He's on 4 wounds.
So he's only strength 5.
Yeah, T10s, you're winning on 6s.
Yeah. No.
Nope, there we go. That was a very poor roll.
Yeah, it was.
Right.
Alright,
Okay, so he's dead.
Toughness of that one?
5, I think you said it was on the power
Yeah,
site.
I did. Most Tyranids are 5.
So 5 attacks.
Hit on 3s.
That was a bit meh.
Definitely winning on 2s. No, no, only the 1. -2, flat 3.
-2. He doesn't have an invuln. He's got a 4-up
So
save.
you need a 6.
So I need 6. Ooh.
Do it. Oh, so close.
So he's dead.
Splat.
Yeah, 3 damage.
He has 5 wounds. Pop.
Squished.
Just brutal.
Right.
Cool.
One thing I need to check was the Neuro Tyrant a vehicle? Was it
The
just
Neuro
character?
type?
Yes.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so, but
No.
just checking.
I'm 90%
Or monster.
sure.
Vehicle or monster. Just for the bring it down secondary.
It might be a monster. Neuro Tyrant. Yeah, monster.
Cool. So
So
you've achieved.
scored.
So you've achieved both those objectives. So we'll
Both of
score.
them.
Yep. So we'll score those up and come back with Tyranids turn 2.
Oh. Okay, this is where my game either goes horribly wrong, incredibly more wrong, or I can sort of pull it back a bit. I've got some big bugs on the table now.
Yay.
Haruspex has dropped in here. He's going to just ram straight into that and try and kill it. So I'll need a 9-inch charge on that. That's the most important one. These guys have moved up to take the objective. Zoanthrope has not moved. These guys, none of them have moved, so they'll all be hitting on better now. And then in that corner, my Swarmlord, my Tyrant Guard, and my Trigon, and my Lictor have all dropped.
The nasties
So,
turned up.
Yeah, I could have a good turn here. Because Lee doesn't have that many models, that's the thing, and I do now. So I drew my secondaries, I've got no prisoners and overwhelming force. I am very far behind, but there is a chance to pull it back. So we will come back with my shooting. Okay, start with the shooting that probably won't do anything, but as Sarcophage has D6 torrent shots, I'm going into the Redemptor, try and just soften him up. I get 4. It is strength 6, so it'll be wounding on 5s. Ooh, 3 wounds.
Not mad.
Lee, 3 wounds at -1. You don't get cover, so it's 4 ups.
So
3 ups.
3, 4. Oh yeah, sorry.
3 ups.
One goes to it.
One goes through. Just take 5 wounds.
5 wounds.
I'll do my devourers now into these boys.
Which is Space Marines.
Into Space Marines. Let's pull up the profile of the Termagants because I haven't used them in a long time. They have the devourers, so it's 2 shots each, hitting on 4s, and I have
9.
8, 9. I don't think he'll be able to see.
Yeah, it's pretty solidly behind.
Yeah,
the wall.
yeah. I'd say 5 can see. So the other 3 will go into the dread. Why not? So 5 times 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whee! Hitting on 4s. This is into the Marines. Wounding on 4s. 3 wounds. No AP.
So 3 ups.
3
then.
ups.
So 3 ups on your Marines. And there's them all.
And then 6. It was 6, wasn't it?
Yeah, 6 into the Redemptor.
3 hits.
Yep.
This will be 6s.
Do you have exploding 6 on this?
No. So no, nothing.
No.
Cool.
No. I'll do this. Oh, God. Decisions. So I was saying off camera, he should kill him. I don't really want to waste the Exocrine, but I don't have a... If the Exocrine hits him, it gives him +1, which is really annoying. But yeah, sorry, I'll do the Exocrine into this guy, and then he can target that guy if he dies, so it's not the end of the world.
Very good. Off we go.
So the Exocrine does
Some big shooting, I would have thought.
big shooting, d6 +3. Nice. 6, 8. Strength 8. It's 5s, isn't it?
Yeah, T10. So.
That is 3 at -3.
Yep.
So
You'll get cover there. Can't see the whole model. So -2. 4 ups.
failed 2.
1. Damage.
6 damage, so he is dead.
That will kill him.
No, it won't. Sorry.
Oh no, it's -1
3
damage. So.
+3, so he's down to 1 wound.
Yep. I thought he has -1 damage for being a Redemptor.
Yeah. I mean, he's crippled. So the question is...
They don't degrade anymore though, do they?
A little bit. The -1.
Yeah, they do.
Oh,
degrade.
They just -1 hit.
Yeah, go on, I'll put this guy into him.
I'll try and make sure.
So he's hitting on 2s now.
Oh, just as well.
And he is wounding on
3s, I assume. Strength 12 or something.
Yeah.
Yep.
Minus a squillion. If you want to roll it whilst I check.
Yep. -3 or 4.
Just 1.
Yeah, just the 1.
Nice big minus.
5 or 6 you'll need.
No,
Not a
he's
3.
definitely dead.
Does it blow up?
He does not.
He doesn't. No. So 1 Redemptor goes.
I mean, he took so much shooting. Like, you got your points.
There's 2 models you've killed now.
Woo! I get no prisoners though now, and overwhelming force. So I am starting to.
Yep, scores you a few points.
Yeah,
Gets you on the board.
do my Tyranid warriors. So we will start with the Barb Strangler. Blast, so it's d6 +2. It is 6. 2, 4, 6. Hitting on 4s. 4. Strength 6, so it'll be 3s. All the wounds at -1. 4 at
Do I get a
-1.
cover?
Do you get cover?
Where are we shooting from? Warriors into... Yeah, I can't see the whole unit, so at least 3 of them have cover.
So 3 ups. It does kill 1.
Nice. Excellent. Right.
Then the Death Spitter. This is hitting on 4s. Just 1. Strength 5. Nope. And then the big one, the Venom Cannon. D3.
Ooh, the big 3.
Hitting on 4s. Oh, it is blast, so it's...
Yeah, there was 5 of them when you first started shooting, so you get +1.
2 go through. Strength 9, so it'll be 2s. Ugh.
Ooh, just the 1.
Mine's 2. So 4 up. So it does kill another. Poppity pop.
Very nice.
Um,
Come back for a second.
okay, I'm doing the Trigon with its sustained shots into the Hellblasters. So it's 6 shots, but it's sustained 2, so we want to see 6s. And we see
don't see
none. 3 up.
Hits.
Strength 5.
So
3
wounds.
No AP.
So let's be strength 3 ups.
Yep,
He's
fine. Void. Let me just check the Haruspex' range. I think it's probably out of range.
Is it Convoy over there?
12 inches.
12 inches, yeah, it does.
Yeah, it should be able to lick
Yeah.
the pulsar.
Bloop. It does hit. Strength 6.
Toughness
It'll be,
12.
yeah, I think it'll be a 6. It's not.
It's a 5. I'm pretty sure it's toughness 12. I'll just double check.
Just double check, because if it's not, I think it is.
Yeah, I think it is as well. It's pretty tough. Toughness 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. He's good.
Shame, because that was quite a lot of damage.
Yeah,
Have I got anything else that I'm missing?
Fireballs?
Yes, fireballs.
That's it, I think.
Yeah.
Who do you want to poop on?
I'll do the fireballs into these boys and just try and clear them off. They didn't move. So they get +1 to hit now. Yeah, okay.
Good.
3d3. That is blast won't take an effect, will it?
No, there's only 3 left now when you're shooting at them, so just
Hitting on 4s becomes 3s, but it goes back to 4s because of indirect.
Ooh.
It's 3 hits.
2 hits. 2 4s.
Oh, was it 2? Sorry.
It's 2 4s and 2 3s.
Was there a 6 in there?
No. It's 2 4s, 2 3s and a 1.
Okay. Blast, devastating wounds, indirect fire. 2 up -1.
Cover?
It won't make a difference. 'Cause
Yeah,
you'll be
be
on 3
3s
ups.
either way. Could be on 3s.
So it just kill a guy.
2 damage. Boom. 1 more explodes.
Pop.
Alright.
They could have done better, I think. That's the end of my shooting. Not. Did they shoot? Yeah, they did. Yep, that's the end of my shooting.
So we'll come back with some.
I got 2 CP because of my Swarmy. Come back with some pivotal charges.
Yep. Loss for 9 inches coming this way.
Okay, charges. I need 9 inches on pretty much all of them, I think. I could charge these guys. They're not great in combat, and I won't. So, I need a 9. I need to do this one first because I want that thing dead. So I'll need to use CP if I don't make it. I don't make it, so there's the CP. So 9.
Oh.
And that's GG. Thank you. Right, Swarmlord into the Redemptor. Need a 9. I don't get it. Fantastic. Trigon into the Redemptor.
Yep,
I need a 9. He doesn't make it. And the Lictor into the Hellblasters. I need a 9. And I don't get it. And I'm going home.
You already are.
That is the end of my turn. We'll play the next turn, and then I'll probably concede because that was horrendously demoralising. I mean, you'll just shoot me off the board now. That was, I mean, very unlucky.
Yeah, it was, mate. It was.
Yeah, okay, we'll play turn 3, see how it goes.
Right. Hi.
We're back. Marines
back.
turn 3.
Yeah, I did some things. I don't think Johnny's right happy about it.
Right, so.
So we'll start over here. So the first thing I did is I was just like, yeah, nah. So that thing being all horrible and gribbly, I moved away from it and gave myself a lovely corridor to shoot down. So that happened. These guys, they're pretty comfortable. We toast some marshmallows and a little campfire. They're doing exactly the same thing. The Terminators went, hang, I want to join in the fun here, so they join in too. Guilliman, he dropped down. We did a thing with him as well.
Yeah, you activated your assault doctrine.
Assault doctrine.
So everybody can advance and charge, but it won't be really
it was
relevant for
just an inch he got. Same with this guy.
You didn't advance that one.
I didn't advance that one.
Yeah, you
So
need
just
to
don't wanna
move it
shoot.
back an inch.
These guys moved a little bit so they can shoot. We put oath at the moment on this guy and this guy. And then obviously, as you can see, the entire army is just facing towards these two guys. You probably got the picture. I want them dead. These guys did a thing, so I can get a thing.
Yeah, they're doing the clan secondary on that central objective.
They're doing the cleanse, so they're not going to shoot this round. But it's okay because they're just doing a thing. So yeah, let the death commence.
Yep. Oh, your other secondary objective you got was extend battle lines, which is holding a home objective and one in no man's land. So yeah, done. Easy.
That and that, yeah.
Yep. Okay.
It's all good.
Shooting.
Shooting.
We'll come back.
Okay, so we're just going to start off just moving around. So I'm going to start with these guys. They're going to go into this unit here.
I'm going to spend 1 CP to give them 5 up, feel no pains, that unit, so should make it a bit harder to shift.
Yeah, is it the entire unit?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Cool. Well, what I meant is like Swarmy gets it too, yeah. Alright, cool.
10 shots hitting on 3s, rerolling everything, and 5s explode because of bolted discipline.
So they'll explode.
Yep, so you get 1 miss and then 3 explosions.
Just to roll for the explosions?
No, they just automatically hit.
Right.
Everything on force, rerolling everything. Fire overcharging, of course.
And wound on fours, yeah.
Yep, so just
3 misses.
pretty good.
3 fails.
So that's 9 hits.
So 9 wounds.
Well, did you take the 3 out?
Huh?
You deduct the 3, sorry.
Yep, so step 3 out, so it would have been 3, 6, 9, yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
9.
Just 1 miss in it.
Yeah,
And then you added 3 in.
Then you added in
and then
3
3
What's the minus?
Minus 4, I want to say?
Do they get cover from that building, or is that?
Neg 3, yeah, you'd get cover, you can't see the whole thing, so essentially neg 2.
So they're 3 up, so 5 ups. Ugh,
Oof. Oof.
just 1. That's the damage.
2, I want to say, let me just pull it up. Damage 2, yes.
On an
Damage 2.
overcharge?
Yep, damage 2. Normally damage 1.
Right, so 5 up, feel no pains. I'll roll these twice. So
So that's 5 through so far.
so that kills 1.
1 on a wound.
1 takes a wound.
Yep, and roll those again.
And then that is another 1
3,
dead. That's all of them dead.
Yep.
Nice rolling again. Am I rolling, man?
Right.
Alright.
That left him open. That's what
Yep,
I wanted. That is,
just gotta make it,
is exactly.
Yep, stop
what I
it,
wanted.
hazardous tests now. So just roll 5 dice for those boys. On a 1, one of them dies. Or any ones, they die. Nope, they're fine.
I quite like this new one where they just don't automatically die. Like, you actually get to see if they die. I like that. That's good.
What are you shooting
Who's
next?
shooting next?
So it's Swarmlord's
You
turn.
might as well do that now because that's the only thing in range. Because it's the only thing it can see.
Is the Swarmlord?
Yeah, let's go
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah, and everything. What's the?
Yeah, you might as well put the rest of the guns into that.
Yeah,
Right,
I'm
36 to 24.
And he's like 18 inches away.
Yeah, so all the rest of the guns can go into him.
So everything, yeah.
So you start with the big gun first.
So big gun first.
2 shots on 3s.
Both hit.
Beautiful.
Wounding on
Strength 14.
toughness.
Swarmlord toughness.
Toughness 10.
Yep,
Toughness
so
10,
3s.
so
That
threes.
stratagem was free, by the way, the last one.
Cool.
And I didn't shoot the Swarmlord's
both-
gun, which
They
is
both
annoying.
hit. They both wound.
4 ups. Saves 1.
Yep. So,
Is that the big gun?
Yep.
I'll command
Yeah.
reroll that one with that CP. It saves them
there
both.
we go. Cool.
That's lucky.
So I'm down to 1 CP.
Right, heavy laser destroyer. He's already done that.
Cool.
Cool. How many wounds has he got?
10.
Yeah, if I'd have rolled a 6, he'd just died, wouldn't he?
Yeah, I'd have had my feeling of pain.
Oh, my phone's just died. Twin, heavy.
So do the heavy onslaught Gatling cannon first.
Yeah.
This is just everything else into the...
That one, is it 12 shots at 8?
Yeah, 12 shots.
12.
That's right, I have a non-dead phone. So, 12 shots sitting on 3s.
One.
No rerolls sadly this time.
Quite a few misses.
It's about time, to be fair.
Yeah, well, yeah, true.
Strength 6, toughness 1 million.
Toughness 14.
Yeah.
Sorry, toughness 11.
Two slumps, yeah. 5s.
5s.
6s are good. So that is 1 mortal wound and then 1 with no minus.
Yeah, it takes 2.
2 wounds. Then the
Icarus rocket pod.
Icarus rocket pod.
So
D3.
I'll go down the list.
Right.
D3 shots for 1. On a 3.
Hits.
I'm reasonably certain he doesn't fly, so you're on strength 8. So 5s. Ooh, does go through. Neg 1, 2 damage.
Saves it.
Yeah, be fine there. Your Iron Hail Heavy Stubber, which will be 6 shots. On 3s. Strength 4, so 6s. Just 1, no minus.
Can will there be 2 up? Because it's half.
You can't improve your save beyond 3 up.
Yeah.
Well, you go 3 up save, but if yeah, you can't.
Then the Twin Icarus.
Yep, well done. Iron Hail Heavy Stubber, Twin Icarus Iron Hail, so yep, that is 6 shots. On 3s again.
See, this is realistic shooting.
6s. Does get 2, no minus, so 3s. All good. Then you've got the defensive array, 10 shots.
We've got 7, 8, 9, 10.
On 3s again, and then 6s to wound. Just get 2 more.
Saves them
Saves them both. Cool. Then finally the twin heavy bolter. 3 shots. 3s. 1 hit. Wounding on a 6, but re-rolling.
Oh, all of them, innit?
Just the one.
No, you only hit once.
You only rolled once. But for twin linked, but no, that did nothing either. Yeah, worth a try. Right.
What a tank. That's all the shooting from there. So now that shot, they've shot. So now it's here.
This pile.
This pile. We're gonna go these into him.
Cool. Now you're off charging again.
Yes. How many shots to do each? 3.
2 each.
2 each.
So, yep, 2 each.
So 6 shots.
Yep. Hitting on 3s. Re-rolling.
Who's this going into, sorry?
Swarm Lord.
Swarm Lord. So they all hit.
Strength 8, so 5s. Re-rolling. Oh, well, you got to have 5 of them.
So that's 5.
Neg 3, flat 3 each.
4 ups.
Duh, that is 9 damage. You got your Catalyster.
3.
I'm not 100% the rules on this because now that your bodyguard died, you're technically a different unit. But
it doesn't matter. I've spent the stratagem, didn't I?
Yeah, so the stratagem's on the unit. When the bodyguard dies, he technically becomes a different unit, but we'll let you roll it anyway. I think rules is written. I don't think you technically get it, but whatever, it's fine. Go for it.
Take 6.
6 down to 4.
And then I'll do the same with the other unit.
Yeah, just do your hazardous rolls first for them boys.
How many was it?
3. Yeah, so 3 hazardous rolls for those guys. They're fine. Cool.
Who was that?
That's the hazardous rolls for the guys on top.
And
And the guys on the bottom we're going to have a go now. Re-rolling. 5 hits. And then 5s. Re-rolling.
How many is it? 5?
Yeah, you only need 5s. Toughness, strength 8. So 3 more. 4 ups. Taste them all.
And then is it one?
Yeah, one dice for each model. For
Right.
hazardous. So
Can't believe you haven't lost
Yeah, I know.
one yet. You've been so lucky.
that one winked there, but it dropped back to 4. Right, is it Redemptor next?
We'll
We'll try and finish off the Lord.
He's only got 1 wound, hasn't he?
No.
No, he's got 4 wounds left.
Ah,
Swarm
right.
Lord.
Ooh. Seems a bit overcosted to take 4 wounds with that when I could use it on that with him. Do you know what I mean?
But you won't get the rerolls then.
Yeah, what I'm thinking is I can use a different unit to plink off the wounds with.
Will the Terminators be in range? Probably.
24 on the Stormbolters and the things still be in range.
They probably won't kill it though.
Yeah, unless you get super lucky with your devastating wounds on
they're
your
all
assault
in.
cannon. I assume the Swarm Lord's a 2-up save default.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah, so you'd be saving on 2s against those shots.
Alright, we'll put the Redemptor.
I'll just go with the
into
Redemptor, everything into it.
Yeah.
Try and murderize it.
Just do the plasma first. It'll save time if
it kills him.
If it kills him.
So
I'm assuming you'll overcharge it. It makes sense.
Of course.
Yeah.
D6 plus 1 shots. So 4. 3's re-rolling. So 3 hits. Strength 9. So
5s.
5's re-rolling. Re-rolling. Ooh.
It's pretty tough, that.
Oh, that was a 2, a 1 and a 1 into a 2, a 1 and a 1. Oh dear. Alright, Onslaught Gatling Cannon. So 8 shots.
This is where you could get some mortal wounds. You want 6s.
Hitting on 3's, re-rolling everything. Cool. Then wounding on 6s, re-rolling everything. But each 6 is a mortal. That's 1 so far. Just the 1. 1 mortal wound.
5 up feeling of pain. He does.
Ooh. Tanks that one as well.
Um.
Then you got your Icarus Rocket Pod. D3. 3 shots. 3's. Oh dear, re-rolling. Thank you, Oaths. There we go. Strength 8, so 5's. I'm pretty sure this one doesn't fly. So 1 so far. Re-rolling.
The other one.
Oaths. 2 wounds. Neg 1, 2 damage each.
3 up. Saves him.
He's fine. Cool, and then you finally got your Storm Bolter. So 4 shots. 3's, and then 6's. Nope.
No.
Again. Ooh,
2.
2. There we go. So 2 ups. He's fine.
God, he's resilient, isn't he?
Right. And the big shots don't get through. You got your Terminators to fire next. I mean, you try and blink off the wounds, but
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
option
go
there.
What's Guilliman?
He advanced. I don't think he has an assault weapon. I'll double check for you.
It was.
Is that a Dominion, not assault weapon?
I thought it was, but
I'll
it might not be.
No, it's Rapid 2.
Right.
So just the Terminators there.
Terminators. So they've all got Storm Bolters
And 1 assault cannon.
and assault cannon.
And you've got your Captain Terminator armour, who also has
Storm Bolter.
Storm Bolter.
So is it 4 shots per model?
Yeah, it'd be 2 shots. Stratified 2, you're outside of 12, so it'd be 2 shots each.
So 10 shots.
Yeah, 10 Storm Bolters and then 6 from your assault cannon.
It's this assault cannon that I'm not looking forward to. Although, sort of.
So, Storm Bolters. Then 6s. Still need 6s. 2.
2.
It's got to roll 1s eventually. But not today.
Swarm Lords haven't any.
And assault cannon. So 6 shots on 3's. Rolling. Yeah. And then strength 6. Winning on 5's.
5.
So 6s are good. Might want to just re-roll them all and try for the 6s.
Come on, 6s.
Yeah, yeah, it's fine.
He's lucky.
I mean, that 5 you would have been saving on a 2 anyway, so
Yeah.
there's no fishing for the 6.
Yeah, it was.
Right, any other shooting?
No.
Is that?
Time to do some charging.
Nice. We shall return with Ultramarine charging.
Right, we're going to do some charging. We're going to do tankness of tankiness on him.
Spending the CP for tank shot.
Yes. At least with a 3 CP. And then we're going to charge this blob into him. That into him. Should be good. Some good charging.
It's
About that.
Yes. Right, let's do it.
So you go with the Redemptor first.
Redemptor first.
Like 3.
He's
Be
in.
nice and in. So now you do your tank shock. So strength 12, toughness 10.
Toughness
so again,
10.
14 dice, 5 up mortal.
What we've got 4, 6, 8, 10.
Why 14 dice?
It's the strength of the weapon, and then if the strength of the weapon is higher than the toughness of the thing you're charging, you get 2 extra dice. Is your catalyst thing for the turn, or is it just the phase?
I will check.
Also, it might be relevant here.
Yeah, well, I'll cast it again if it is the phase.
I assume it is.
I would guess so. A rapid regeneration. Your opponent's shooting off fight phase.
Yep, sort of first of the phase, I
Yeah,
presume.
so I'll spend the other
So
CP.
you spend CP on that.
I have to try and
Keep him going.
Okay, what are we looking for?
5.
So 14 dice, needing 5s. Yeah, that's like 5 mortal wounds I see there.
5 mortal
Yeah,
wounds.
5 mortal wounds.
So
5 ups. You need at least 2.
2. I
You get 3. So he takes 2 wounds, he's down to 2. Not bad. I mean,
It just means if you wound him now, he dead.
you should make him fairly pickings. Right, now we're doing Guilliman into the Lictor.
Yeah, 4.
4 inch charge. He's in with a 6.
Make it.
And it'll be a 9 for the Terminators to get in as well.
Yep.
Is that the whole unit then?
The whole unit,
yeah,
Captain
they're all
as
one
well?
unit. They fail, but the captain does give you a free reroll, so you might as well have another go. Ooh, 2 8s.
Always the case.
Yeah, those 9s are hard to.
Yes, you.
As I well
you know
know.
that
When I failed 6 of them.
Okay, so
Right.
that is it. So fight phase then.
It's at 5. You ain't got enough CPs to
Yeah,
Can't
intervene.
interrupt, so you might. Yeah. Do the Lictor first, and then if I lose the Swarm Lord, I'll probably call it anyway, because I don't think I can win.
Okay. Guilliman, is it 12 attacks with this sword?
Let me pull him up
It's a
for you.
civilian.
It's either 12 or 14. I know it's something silly.
I want to say 14.
It's 14.
14, I'll say. Yeah. Emperor's Sword, 14 attacks, hitting on 2s. Right. Strength 8.
Toughness 6.
So 3s. 6s are devastating wounds.
1.
So that's 2 mortal wounds from that. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at -3, 2 damage each.
Got a 5 up in them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You need 9.
7, 8. 8 or 9?
I've got 9. I've got 9 dice here. That,
You had a mortal. You had the
the
devastating
mortal.
Oh,
wounds.
yeah.
sorry, my bad.
5s. Saves 3.
That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 damage.
Yeah, he's dead.
Squish.
As we expected.
And then
Right, then a Redemptor into the guy, so it'll be 5. Hitting on 3s, rerolling everything.
wounding arm.
3s.
Yeah, use strength 12. Rerolling everything. All the wounds. So 4
It's so obnoxious.
4 up saves.
4 up.
He's okay.
4 up. He's
not
dead.
okay.
Does he explode?
He's failed 2. Well, you got your feel no pain.
Well, yeah, okay.
Well, you
Yeah,
feel
I
no
guess I
pain.
do. He's
But, you
failed
did,
3.
but that is 9. That is 9 damage.
Yeah,
So unless you
I'm not gonna
unless you
hot
super
roll.
unless you super spike here, yeah, he's dead.
No.
He did. All right. Does he explode?
It doesn't matter. I will concede. I cannot. There's no possible. Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Bit of a defeatist
Yeah.
attitude there.
Well, it is. Well, we can play out my next turn, I guess, but it's.
Yeah, do your turn, then we'll get to
Yeah,
turn 3,
yeah,
and then we'll see
okay.
where we're at.
Yeah, fine. Okay, I've done a little bit of a movement, not much. The Haruspex is chasing that thing. It now needs a 10-inch charge rather than a 9, which is even less likely. Zoanthropes move around to try and snipe the Apothecary. He has a precision attack. He's just edged round so he can get some shots off and kill some things. And that is that. The Termagants have just moved up. Yeah. So we'll start with the big things. We'll go straight into shooting. I've only got 1 CP because I've lost my Swarm Lord.
Tragedy.
So he's going to do Warp Blast into the Apothecary. So hitting on 3s. Does
it.
hit. Strength 12.
Yeah, T4 on an Apothecary.
So 2s.
Definitely wounds.
-3.
Yeah, you don't think you get cover, to be fair. Edge of your base is just see the whole of the Apothecary. So it will be a 6 up.
Is it so psychic you can pick anything
It's
you want?
because he's got precision, he can target characters.
Right, okay.
Fails.
D6 +1.
It's Probably dead.
Oh, come on. So I have to use
That's
my
going to have to be a
CP.
reroll just to get the score the points.
He's dead.
There we go, kills the apothecary. Pumph.
He'll bring himself back on the next turn.
Right. So now I'm a Trigon. Where are you? I think it's 6 attacks. Where are you there? 6 attacks.
There you going.
Into them now. Because
Hell blasters.
Squishy.
yeah. 3s. 2 at no AP.
2 3-ups. 1 Texture wound.
Right, what else have I got? I'll put these guys into them as well now. So D3 shots with my 3 shots. Hitting on 3. Oh, he's hitting on 4s now, isn't it? They nerfed it. Yeah.
Oh.
And then the other one is D6 plus 1, I think it is. Oh,
Yep,
come on. That Barb Strangler D6 plus 1, so it will be D6 plus 2.
Yep, so 2
Hitting on 4s. 2 hits, strength 6, so 3s. 2 wounds, -1.
Yep, so no cover there, so it'll be 4-ups, standing in the open.
Which one's?
2 saves on the Hell
2
Blasters.
4-ups.
Sorry.
2 4-up saves on your Hell Blasters. Fills them both.
So just 1 dies.
And 1 takes a wound, I assume damage 1.
1 damage 1.
Does it carry over?
Yeah, 1.
It's 2 separate shots.
2 shots, 1 damage each.
And then the Death Spitter, 3 shots hitting on 4s. 2 hits. This is only strength 5. Just 1 at -1. So fail this. Lovely.
Yep, the one's dead.
So they don't get to shoot back.
Yes, they do. They do still get to shoot back.
Right.
So on a 3-up, those 2 guys get to shoot. It happens immediately, I believe. So do you know? So 1 gets to shoot back.
Try and pick this guy off.
Yeah, overcharge on
Makes
that. Yeah.
You don't need to overcharge.
Both
Does
hit.
Making a difference.
No,
really. Nah,
no,
don't make much difference.
yeah.
It might as well because he's dead anyway.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
go for it. So strength 8,
3s.
T5, 3s. Ooh,
Sneak out.
look it.
These guys into them.
Pew pew.
I didn't think I might be able to get that in range of them. I might do that. Sorry, that was because he's not doing anything. I'll do these guys and I'll measure if I can get them in range. I will have done that because I would have done. So is there 8 or 9 of them now?
9 up with those. 2, 4, 6. Oh, no, there's 8 now.
8.
Quantity of shots could get them off. Hitting on 4s.
Sweet.
Wounding on 4s. That is 5 wounds. No AP. 3 ups.
1 on the wound.
Right, let me just check the movement of this guy. The Psychophage.
Just come back in a second.
So yeah, this guy would have moved, I just didn't consider it. But yeah, he's 12-inch range, so he's going to go into these guys. So it is a D6 torrent. It is the full 6, which is nice.
Lovely.
Strength 6. So 3 wounds, -1.
4 ups. Damage.
1
2
dies.
damage each.
Yes,
so
they are
it kills
white.
them both.
Boom. Boop.
He'll do his lickety split tongue into that thing.
The
Yeah.
repulsor. Yep, 12-inch range in it. Does it this
That's it.
time?
I
Strength.
think it's I can't remember. I think it's strength 6, so it'll be a 6.
Yep, 6.
I think I got a 5 last time. Yeah.
Yep, definitely not a 1.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah. So they've shot.
Yep.
These guys will go
Piles.
into them.
Pick off the last of the Hell Blasters.
That is 3 for 5,
6
6
shots.
plus. I don't think it'll be plus anything, will it? 'Cause
no
there's
blast.
no blast.
Less than 5.
6. Hitting. They didn't move, but they can't see, so hitting on 4s. Just the 2. Wounded on 3s. Just a 1. Roll it and I'll just whilst I
think it was neg 1.
-1, yeah.
Plus 1 for cover, so 3s anyway. He's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this thing.
Big boy gun there. Can see anything?
He can see the Hellblasters. Or do I put them into these? I'll put them into these. This unit.
Shoot the boys on top.
Yep. D6 plus 3.
5. We're doing awful rolling for this guy.
Yeah. Hitting on. He hasn't moved, has he? He's heavy, so we're hitting on 2s now. Because it would have been 3. So 2s.
Just as well.
Good job. Strength 8.
Yep. T5 on those guys.
Come on.
I'll double check.
It's 4 wounds and -3.
They don't get any save, do they?
I wouldn't have thought they'll get.
6 up. The toughness 6. They get 6 up.
They're dead.
Damage?
3.
Yep, they're dead. Boom.
Kaboom.
Right, that is all the shooting.
Nice. Now the charge.
Yeah.
I assume a very long charge over here.
10-inch charge there, and then I'll just charge into the Redemptor there. I don't have a CP to re-roll that one, sadly, so I need a big,
I might
fat
overwatch
10.
that.
8.
An 8.
No, wouldn't even make the 9, and then he's in.
So you're going in there?
Yep.
Cool. Heroically intervene with Guilliman.
Okay.
You have to roll. You have to be within 6. It costs 1 CP. You have to charge.
Right.
So it's essentially a 6-inch charge for you. Oof.
Can I read that?
Unless that's enough. Let me just get the thing, because you have to be within 6. No, 4. Yeah, you're within 4. So that does make him in. So he doesn't count as charging, but he can fight.
Right.
So Johnny still gets to fight first. Right.
What's this invuln?
4 up on
If
Guilliman.
not, it's just an armor save of 2, innit?
So if he comes back, he won't be able to attack me, will he?
Yeah, he comes back at the end of the phase on a 3 up, if I remember correctly. Right, let's get some dice and come back with the combat. Right.
Okay, I'm about to kill Guilliman.
Yep, Guilliman heroically intervened in there, and now he's going to get punched in the face, but hopefully he'll be alright.
12 attacks, 6 to explode. Hitting on 3s.
So
That was actually a bad.
but 2 go back in.
Yeah, that was pretty unlucky.
Toughness 9,
Strength 9.
so 4s.
Not great.
5.
He should survive that.
5 4 up, sir. 5 4 up in runs. I assume it's at least -2. He takes 1 for damage.
4 damage.
For what damage, sorry?
3 damage.
3 damage, he's down to 7.
I mean, if you'd have got unlucky there, it definitely could have killed him.
If I'd have got unlucky, you would have got lucky.
Yeah.
Alright, so if he's done, it's up to you then. Right.
Yeah. Kill him with Guilliman, and then I will slope off into the shadows. And
14 attacks.
Yeah, if you go with the sword.
Yeah. He was also my second target. Does that still count?
Tell you what, I'm gonna check the wording on it and come back. Alright, yep, he does get the rerolls. The Ultramarine is still
it's
active.
lucky that he does.
Yeah, it does.
This is why they're busted. There was a 2 there.
He hits on 2s.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
He's going to sing the latest busted hit in a minute, mate. That's so good.
Strength 8 on the sword.
Toughness.
Toughness 10.
Yep, so you 5s, but 6 is dead wounds.
Of which there are none.
Yep, so keep those 2 5s, then reroll everything else.
Yeah, the rerolls are just
Ridiculous.
yeah.
Yeah, that's not great.
great.
Alright. So that's 1 dead wounds for 2 mortals, and then 3 at -3, 2 damage each.
3.
Yep.
A -3.
Yep.
6s. No.
Nope, so that's 8 damage altogether.
He's got 2 wounds left.
Cool.
And then 5.
Redemptor. Rerolling. There you go, 4 hits. So 12, so 3.
Oh, sorry, no, he's not. He's got more wounds than that.
Rerolling all the wounds.
What's the minus on that one?
Minus
3 damage, I
minus
think?
2, I think now. -2, flat
Minus
3.
2, 5 ups.
Next one, so that is 6 damage.
He has 14 wounds in total.
So that was 2, 4, 6, 8, and then another 6.
Yeah,
14.
so it's dead.
Exactly enough to kill him.
Yes. And that resolved my pitiful game. I apologise, Tyranid players.
Yes, look sufficiently sad. Look ashamed.
Yeah, like I said, I'm going to skulk off into the shadows and evolve. Good game, Lee.
Well done.
Well played.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Ultras?
I think that was the slap that you gave me.
Yeah,
Dish back up,
it
wasn't
was
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
It was. Rob, do you want to give us the scores?
We talked through the last couple of turns, turns 4 and 5. Final result would have been 76 to the Space Marines, 33 to the Nids.
Ah,
As a Nid player, that stings, but
Yes, I was really.
They look good though.
yeah, I'm glad
look good.
I'm glad you spent hours painting this for it to get shot off turn 1. Good job. I bet that was bittersweet for you.
Good job. Good job.
I mean, maybe I should have played the 5 up Feel No Pain on it on turn 1. That might have been my mistake. I just wasn't expecting that level of shooting. You just spiked the dice, didn't you? Got a bit lucky.
It did do alright, I'm not gonna lie.
My dice roll in the first 2 turns was shocking. I feel like if I'd have got my charges off turn 2, it would have been a lot closer. I'm not saying I'd have won it, but it wouldn't have been a comprehensive victory. It would have been pretty even. It would have gone 5 turns, wouldn't it? But like I got none out of 6 maybe, which just crippled the game. That was game over for me. Because Ultramarines and shooting are so good, like obnoxiously good.
That oath is just mental. The fact you can lay one and then put another one on, so you can destroy a target and go, and that one.
It's strong. It's strong enough on one model, but to get it on 2 is.
Although you swore me, he got lucky, didn't he?
Yeah, he survived a long time,
right.
but against another army, he'd have survived to the next turn.
Yeah.
And then eviscerated you.
Whereas he got served up, didn't he?
Like I played as Redemptors with Black Templars, and they were poor. Like they're not worth the points, arguably. You play them with your double oath,
and they were nuts.
And the nuts, yeah, and they're really good. So it's like it just makes average units good.
That one went down to 6 wounds. And then you eventually killed it. This one you didn't even wound.
I mean, again, that Redemptor statistically should have died the first turn. Like you know that the difference was you killed mine, and I didn't kill yours, and that the game just sort of just got away from me. And you just had that extra power to finish things off, which I didn't have. Tyranids just feel they've got good units. They can zone throw-ups are great, like fantastic. Exocrine solid, definitely take one. The Haruspecs we didn't get to see because it failed the charge twice.
This thing was great.
That was great, yeah.
At dying.
But if you foot slog it up the board against Ultramarines, it probably dies. It's one of those I didn't want to do.
It's like this. I knew this thing's tough, so I just kept edging my tank.
And it's quicker. That thing's quicker than this thing. But yeah, I just ran out of numbers in the end. I think Ultras feel super strong. I think they would go toe to toe with most armies. I mean, Eldar would probably give them a good run for the money, but there aren't many armies that would compete with them. Necrons would be a really cool matchup. We should actually do that because I think that would be an interesting sort of dynamic between the two. Tyranids, I think if you played a lot, you could get a tune out of them and do fairly well with a really tuned list, with loads of zone throw-ups in and just pumping your really good units. But if like, what did my Hormagaunts do? What did my Termagants do? Tyranid warriors didn't do much.
You did put down a lot of units you wanted to play.
Yeah, for sure, and which is what we wanted to do, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
So
And that's what I did. I just pulled my box out and went, I haven't played this tank, and I'm playing that. And
but with Oaths, again, that's another unit which is really strong with Oaths.
Cannon. It's laser destroyer, that's what's
and
naughty.
It kills my models. Yeah. The Screamer Killer doesn't have an invuln, so it's just dead in the water. So it's just little tweaks which, I think
maybe you need 2.
They might need to come down in points. I imagine if it gets into combat, it's an absolute monster.
Yeah.
But
it looks like he likes colours.
And to be fair, in 40k in the games we've played, it's not as deadly an environment as it was. So against another army without there's really good shooting, it probably could get up the board. Ultras are just like monstrous. Like
they are good. There's a couple of little things like. I used to get really excited when you used to get Guilliman in combat. You're like, yeah, here it comes.
It still did a number.
Oh, I'm not saying that, but it didn't feel as exciting.
Yeah.
14 hits, it was cool, but it didn't feel as like in 9th and 8th. That sword was like, here it comes.
Yeah.
Now it's like,
but you don't even bring him for the combat. Like if he, that's just an added cherry on the top. But the second oath is just why you bring him, and it's worth the points alone for that.
But then I don't know. Is it balanced well? As in, it was at one stage he had an aura. It was everything around him. Like back in 8th, you could re-roll everything, and that was naughty.
I'd say there's positives and negatives to both, really, because now you don't have to sort of condense your army around him. He doesn't, it's completely.
You just say that one and that one. Yeah.
I wonder whether they'll change oath to where like he has to be able to see the target, or I could see them nerfing it in some manner, because
or will it turn it into an aura?
It's just super strong at the minute, but
because if it's an aura, it'll stop me sitting this on my back line.
Yeah, and placing 3 units across the board and being able to see the whole board.
Because I've had 3 of these and him up front. Pull your army apart.
I'd probably ditch the 2 Redemptors, take another one of these, and take a Brutalis Dreadnought going up, and these 2 at the back just obliterating, and I think that would be more efficient. And I would not want to play against that. Like
we want to go full efficiency, drop the Redemptors and take the Gladiators instead.
Yeah, which are out and out just better models for the points. I'm sad the Tyranids failed miserably. But
I'm not.
Lee owed me one, so I'll take it on the chin.
It's like Brett always says, a good bug is a dead bug. And he says it all the time.
And on that, we will close it out. Thank you for watching.
Like, share, subscribe.
Yep, and we'll see you soon with another Battle Report.
Bye-bye.